Okay, so here we go. This is going to be a playthrough of Companions of Xanth. This was a game made by Legend Entertainment. I'm actually going to bump the cycles up here. Just kind of point and click adventure game. So kick back and enjoy. We'll start off with a little bit of an intro so you kind of get a feel for the game. So you'll have this, and then as soon as this opening starts, I'll stop talking. You can listen to the game. So here we go.
Are you sure, Demon Xanth, that you have the metal for this wager? Yes, Demon Earth. My will is made of iron. Save your foolish puns for the mundanes, Demon. Are we agreed on the terms? Yes. We shall bring 2 mundanes into Xanth to compete for the prize. If your mundane wins, then I will yield to you in this matter. If my mundane attains the prize, however, then I will claim victory and you must pay the price. Are the companions ready? They have their instructions. Grundy Golem will advise the mundanes that they must choose a native of Xanth to assist them in their quest for the prize. Tell me about the mundanes. One is a boy named Doug, the other a girl called Kim. Each will be lured into Xanth on a different pretext. Once they have arrived, the contest will begin. Enough talking then. Let the game begin.
So yes, this is a game called Companions of Xanth. This is based on the Xanth series that is written by Piers Anthony Jacob, or Piers Anthony, as you can see here. It's based on the book Demons Don't Dream, which was the 16th book in the series. For context, I think I'm gonna take a quick look here. I normally do not do this while I'm like this, but I should have this up. It is so right now. So just for the record, Piers Anthony is, I was gonna say, as long as he can, he's still creating it. He is still alive. He was born in 1934, and he's still kicking around. As of right now, based on what I'm seeing here, he is this series is at 45 books released, with 2 of them. One of them supposedly coming in May of this past, just past May, and another one after that coming in January 2023, with the potential of a 48th novel coming. As long as the dude can keep going, that's what he's doing. So, I grew up reading these books. They are just silly, punny. And so, just before we get into the game, the basis of Xanth is basically, think of the landmass you'll see, or the landmass that you won't see it, but if you look it up, Xanth looks like the state of Florida, with a giant chasm in the middle. And basically, this is just a land of magic. I'll go in, when we get into the game, I'll let Grundy explain Xanth a little bit. There's a character in here you'll talk to. He'll explain Xanth a little better in voice terms. So just kick back and enjoy. So we'll start a new game here. So we see here we got a computer. There's a post-it note. Let's read the post-it note. Okay, so we got Ed's phone. We got a phone number for Ed, a phone number for Heya, and the weather. Apparently, you need to dial the phone. You gotta call. I mean, come on, this is like mid '90s. So this would have been weather. You could write weather. You gotta think of pencils. Can I take the pencils? Nope. Apparently, I stuck the pens and pencils in there so tightly you can't pull them out. So, hey, we got an envelope. Hey, we'll take the envelope. You know, I'm actually gonna wander the house a little bit first before we go anywhere. So we'll come over here and let's push the switch. Let's turn on the light because I mean it's too dark. If I start walking through this room, I'm gonna run into stuff. I can't walk through door. I can't go that way because I can't do that. I'll open the door. Oh, it's stormy outside. I go upstairs. Oh, it's too severe. Apparently, it's too rainy for me to go outside. So I'm gonna close the door and I'm gonna go into the kitchen. Apparently, I've recognized a fan over a powerful cleaning kitchen agent. So somebody just cleaned the kitchen. Let's take the tea bag. I can always use tea. Let's look at the towel. Oh, hey, the phone's ringing. I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna take stuff. You know what? I'm gonna open the heart. And I'm gonna eat. Oh. Oh, they're for Pia. Apparently Pia is a girlfriend, so I'm gonna eat the sandwich. I'll open the envelope, and I'm gonna read the letter. Oh. Doug, my parents have grounded me indefinitely for staying out so late with you last night. You really could have kept better track of time. It's not like we did anything to make it worth the punishment, is it? In case you haven't figured it out yet, I'm breaking up with you. See you around. Pia. Well, I'm gonna start eating the chocolate now. I'm gonna keep eating the chocolate. I'm gonna wait for this phone to ring again. I think I missed a call. Okay, I better answer the phone.
Hey Doug, it's Ed. How's it going?
Oh hey, it's Ed. I guess it's the same Ed on there. So you can say I'm not interested. Good luck and have a nice day. You can kind of you can go through here and do this stuff. I'm gonna go through. I think that Ed's got something pretty well to say. Let's be friendly to him.
I've been fooling around with this new computer game. I know how much you hate them, and I was thinking of making you a bet about this one.
Ha! He wants you. No betting. My parents said. You can bet for a couple days. Now, what kind of bet do you have in mind?
This computer game is different, Doug. I'm willing to bet that once you start playing it, you'll really enjoy it.
Okay. So, what's this game about anyway? What's the catch? Let's just say what's the catch. You know, yeah, I can ask about what the game's about, but what's the cat? Actually, no, let's ask what the game's about.
It's hard to explain, but you become an adventurer in a magical world called Xanth, and you're accompanied by cool people from there.
Huh. Okay. What's the catch?
Here's the deal. If you like this game, you'll let me go out on a date with your girlfriend, Pia. If you don't like it, you can have my motorcycle. What do you think?
Okay, so it is a date with a girlfriend that just broke up with you against the dude's motorcycle. You know what? Let's ask. What happened? I mean, come on. He's like, you'll let me go out on a date with her. Well, what if she doesn't want to go out with you? So here.
That's a technicality we'll deal with at the appropriate time. Pay it no mind.
What happens if she doesn't want to go out? That's a technicality. We'll deal with it then. Sure, I'll accept the dare.
Smart boy, Doug. I'll send the package to you by courier as soon as I hang up. Bye.
Okay. Okay, so I just got the photo. Hey, I got 15 points for... Do that. You know what? I'm going to sit in the door and I'm going to eat chocolate because I'm still sad that my girlfriend just broke up with me. I am going to keep eating it. I am still hungry. Oh, that was the last one. I'm going to eat it. Oh, hey, I already polished off the entire box. Okay, well, I guess my sadness can be done. I will put the lid back on the chocolate box. So now I've got the package. Oh, there's the thunder. Let's open the package. Let's open the game. Hey, we got some stuff in here. We got some, looks like 3D glasses. We got a tome. We got a big old book. We got the plastic wrap. Let's crumple the plastic wrap. Crumpling plastic wrap produces a sound somewhat enjoyable. I would agree. Crumpling plastic wrap is weird. I don't know what it is. Hey, let's take the card. Let's read the card. Let's see what it is. It's the most important thing in your game package. If you don't set it, you'll never get all the wonderful support available from the game company. Back when you had to fill out these little cards. I'm going to fill it out. You dutifully fill out the all-important warranty card. How? Let's mail it. You're going to need some postage in a mailbox to properly post this thing. Oh. Okay, so I can take the manual. I've got the paper. I've got the brown paper wrapping. You know what? Let's not read any of this stuff. Let's just put the CD in the CD drive. Let's close it up. It's got a nice old 5 1/4 floppy. So one interesting thing is that the CD-ROM drive is actually an addition to the CD version of the game. This game actually came out in both 5 1/4 floppy and CD-ROM. And basically, if you bought the 5 1/4 floppy, you would get a floppy disk, and you would have to put it in the floppy disk drive. This tells you how old the game is. But now that we've done that, let's turn on the computer. Oh, hey, the game just booted up. Wait, I don't have an OS on this thing. I just have a game. I just popped a game in the computer and it came up. Okay, well, hey, there's a dude on the screen. Let's go check it out. Ah, music. Oh, hey, it's a tiny man. Let's talk to the tiny man.
Hi, I'm Grundy Gollum. Welcome to the game. It's my job to answer any questions you may have about Xanth, the game, or your potential companions.
Ha! Okay. So you could actually jump right ahead into the game, but there's some stuff that you'll want to what we want to do here. So let's talk about the game and the companion. Let's check this. Why do you keep capitalizing the words game and companion?
Because they're so very important to us and to yourself, if you decide to play this game.
Okay. What did you say your name was again?
Grundy Gollum. I'm your host and advisor until, of course, you've selected a companion of your own. I'm sort of a temporary companion until then. Most people would find this game enjoyable because you get to explore a magical world filled with interesting people, places, and things. Are you at all interested in pursuing this game, Doug?
Okay.
Can I tell you anything else about the game rules, the world of Xanth, or your potential companions?
Okay, so one thing to point out is that this is one of those times where they didn't put in everything, like what they say here is not exactly what they say, and it's because they use the same sound clip every time they come back to kind of this screen. So let's talk about the rules of this game.
You'll pick one of 4 companions from the land of Xanth to guide you through its hazards. Each one will try their hardest to assist you in your quest for a prize. Little is known about the prize, but once you've acquired it, you've won the game. Do you understand the rules so far? Would you like to learn more about the game rules? There will be another mundane player like yourself on a similar quest within Xanth. She will also be struggling to acquire the prize and will also be accompanied by a companion. You may save at any time, but if you perish within the world of Xanth, you must begin the game again. You can just call me Grundy if you prefer. Can I tell you anything else about the game rules, the world of Xanth, or your potential companions?
Okay, so what I will do here is every time we come back to the screen from here on out, I'm gonna click through it, just to kind of speed things up. And one thing to point out is that I'm doing it for this so you can get a little bit of background, but I will not be doing, I'll only be doing this for, I'll only click through all the options, when we, if it's relevant. Most of the time the options are silly. We'll click through them. I mean, you can click through them. We can have a little bit of fun, but I'd like to try to get a good playthrough in a reasonable amount of time. So I probably won't be doing this too much. I will try to let all the voice lines play it as I'm playing through the game regularly, though. So you know what? Let's find out about Xanth.
Xanth is a magical world distinct from the world you live in. We call your world Mundania, and few are allowed to cross between it and Xanth. Most creatures residing in Xanth possess a single magic talent that they can exercise at will. Some talents are relatively insignificant, while others are devastatingly powerful. Is this all making sense? But there are other important things you must know about Xanth to win the game, Doug. Would you like to learn about them? A demonic presence is responsible for the nature of Xanth. Nearly all things in Xanth are magical in some way, and most things have names you would regard as puns. Take these punish names seriously, Doug, for they will be crucial in the success of your quest for the prize. Can I tell you?
So this is the line of Xanth. Most people have magical talent. They don't get too far into magical talents because of the fact that there's so many. Because as he says, every person native Xanth has a magic talent. It could be what they call a spot on the wall variety, where they literally can make a faint discoloration on a wall, and that's their magical talent. And you've got other people that have extremely powerful talents that are considered what they call magician class, which are things like you can talk to inanimate objects. You can grow plants in an instant. You can transform any living creature into any other living creature. There's actually a character that's in this series called Magician Murphy. He's probably long since dead in the canon, but his ability is Murphy's curse, Murphy's law. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. And we'll encounter a few other people that'll have magical talents, and as they come up, we might be able to quickly discuss them. You don't actually really like. One thing to point out is that you do encounter some things, but you don't encounter that many of them, or like some people with talents and stuff. And you generally don't need to use them. There's very few times where the talents will actually matter. So we'll go ahead and go into the companions you can choose for this game.
You will select one of 4 companions on the following screen. Each of these companions is a native of Xanth with a unique talent or power. Carefully evaluate the usefulness of their various skills, as they will be crucial to you in reaching your quest. Do you understand? The 4 prospective companions for your sojourn through Xanth are Jenny Elf and her cat Sammy, Che Centaur, Nada Naga, and the Demoness Mitria.
Okay. So this is kind of a little bit more background. Again, we will get to the main meat of the game here shortly, but I'm going to give you a little background on the companions, so that you can kind of get an understanding of what the characters on the next screen will be.
Jenny Elf and Sammy Cat are a team and inseparable. Jenny has the unusual talent of being able to sing a song and see into people's dreams who are in her vicinity. Sammy possesses the talent of finding the quickest path to an objective, be it geographic or conceptual. He belongs to Jenny and pays more attention to her than anyone else.
That's very handy.
Che Centaur is a young Xanthian centaur. Centaurs, as you will see, have the head of a human and the body of a horse. This gives them great speed and strength coupled with exacting intelligence. While many centaurs do not possess magical talents, Che does. He can make objects lighter, making them easier to move or carry. He is an unusual winged centaur and can almost fly. Nada Naga is a princess of Naga origin. Nagas are creatures with the head of a human and the body of a serpent. This particular princess possesses the talent of transforming herself from her natural Naga form into a completely human form, as you will see her depicted in the following screen. Although she has been inducted into the adult conspiracy, she will behave as if she has not for the duration of the game.
What's the adult conspiracy?
Ask Nada about that. It wouldn't be appropriate for me to discuss that topic with you.
I'll go into that in just a moment.
Demoness Mitria is a female demon. Demons are unique creatures in Xanth, neither living or dead. She possesses a mastery of magic exceeding your other prospective companions, but she can also be quite dangerous. She derives much pleasure from pranks and magical mischief, and has a reputation as a seductress. Although she has vowed to serve you well in the game, beware her cunning ways.
Okay.
Can I tell you any...
Okay, so now that you know about Xanth and the companions, let's... Wait, hey, what happened? Where's all my stuff?
Certain of your items can't make the transition between your world and ours. Have no fear. They'll be there when you return.
Okay, so there's no stuff. Like, some of my stuff won't be going with me.
I'm afraid not, Doug. The barrier works in both directions.
Okay, so you can't take stuff with you. Hey, what am I supposed to do with these 3D glasses?
Beats me. They're pretty cool, though. They don't look like ordinary glasses at all.
Okay, the Big Red Book, I'm gonna skip that one. It's a companion. It's basically your Xanthian manual. You read it to learn about stuff. But let's go ahead and let's pick our companion.
No problem, Doug. I'm only doing my job. Pick well.
Okay, so now we have a choice. We can pick Jenny Elf. With Sammy Cat, who's not pictured here. We can pick Che Centaur, who's a winged centaur. We can pick Nadanaga, or we can pick Mitria. So, this here, like, who would you want to choose? Who do you think who would you choose? Nah. Jenny's nice and all, probably nice and all, but nah. That's a dude, nah. Okay, 2 hot ladies. Let's pick the one on the box, because if you see the box, she happens to be on the box. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. This is actually required. You have to pick Nadanaga. Oh, wait, everything's black and white. What's going on? Huh. Well, you know what? I got some glasses. Let's see if I put on... Oh, hey, I put on... Hey, everything's color. Wow. So yeah, actually the reason why the companion is important is of this puzzle. Or I would say this puzzle right here. This is actually not a puzzle. You just kind of sit and wait around. This is intentional. But basically what happens is Nada's actually required here because she is the only one that will open this door. All the other doors will kill you, and that's what the other companions pick. I don't know why they did it that way. Well, actually, the reason they did it that way is because they tried to follow a bit of the story of Demon's Stone Dream. If you play this game, there's a lot of things here that will happen that are similar to Demon's Stone Dream. It is not a one-to-one. Like, there are significant differences in between the book and the game. And we'll get to some of those differences, but I will encourage you, if you like what you see, read the books. The books, at least the ones I read, I actually stopped reading them as I started basically as I started getting a job and didn't really have time to lay down and read stuff anymore. But I still love them. They're wonderful books. I just haven't had a chance to keep up with the series. But let's go ahead and move out here and get into Xanth proper. Oh, hey, movie.
Hello, screen. Who are you?
My name is Doug. What's yours?
I'm Kim. I'm a mundane just like you. Except I believe in magic, and it's obvious that you don't.
How do you know that?
Because you're still shaped like a screen. You won't get very far in Xanth looking like that, you know.
I don't care how far I get. I'm just playing this game on a dare.
All the better for me, then. I'll be certain to win the prize.
Say, why don't we team up and go look for this prize together?
No way. You don't even believe in magic. I'm not going to saddle myself with a non-believer like you. Well, I'll see you later, Doug. Unless you stay a screen, that is. In that case, you won't last long enough for me to see you again at all.
Okay, so that's it for the first FMV. You're just going to kind of watch them walk off. Jenny just points out where...
Okay, you've made it to Xanth. If you want to know more about the game or the prize, I know about as much as you. I do, however, know a lot about this place. So if you have any other questions, ask away.
Okay.
As Kim mentioned, you're going to be shaped like a computer screen while in Xanth. This is a result of the way you've entered Xanth, in combination with your disbelief of Xanth as a real place. You don't believe this is a real place, do you, Doug?
So you can actually say, like, no in 4 different ways. And then you can say, yes, it's definitely real. I just saw a pig fly by. You know, I'm going to pick this just for fun.
That's odd. It's much too early in the season for flying pigs in this part of Xanth. The stress of the transition must be getting to you. Now, do you believe this is all real?
She's like, I just saw a flying pig. Wait, that's weird. We're not supposed to be around here right now. Here we go.
Just as I suspected. As long as you have not suspended your disbelief, you will remain shaped as a screen. Until you believe that Xanth is a real place, and until you completely believe in the magic that exists here, you will appear to everyone here as a screen. As a screen, you will be able to perform most actions, but will be slightly impaired because of your strange shape. You will occasionally require my assistance, and this is one reason I'm here. I can also offer you advice about how to find the prize and possibly win the game.
Okay, So yeah, so basically what's going on is you're shaped as a computer screen because you don't believe in magic. Kim, obviously, as you saw, she believes in it, so she's around. Like she's there. So we're gonna go into the next area. We're just gonna continue on. So we've got a few paths we can take, and there's a lot of stuff here. Well, I'm gonna save because there's some stuff here that could be pretty dangerous. So normally, like, apparently I've got a save game called Water. I am actually going to save this as just we'll call it Run. We'll just call it Run. You can name it whatever you like. So you can take the log. Oh, it's in the log. We got a log that's stuck in the log jam. So we'll need to take it out. Oh, there's a red fruit. Oh, it's a cherry bomb. Well, I'm gonna throw the cherry bomb at the tree, and it blows up. It disappears with small pet red puff of contact. I think it'd be a pretty bad idea to get the cherry bomb. Hey, so I picked up a buttercup, and look, it's got some butter in it. And then there's some fireflies. Okay, so I can't catch butterfly because I still have the butter in it. You know what? For right now, I'm actually gonna leave that. Okay, so apparently I go northwest. I'm very confused. Go southeast, very confused. Okay, let's go west. Okay, so we got a tangle tree. We don't want to go near that. In Xanth, tangle trees are man-eating trees. They will grab you and eat you.
This is a cough drop bush, Doug, apparently in its dormant period. When they're active, these bushes cough and drop cough drops at regular intervals. Really, Doug. And you better start taking this place seriously, or else. Or else your time here will be limited and you'll return home without the prize. Look, I didn't ask to be assigned to you. You picked me, and for better or worse, you're stuck with me. Heed my advice, or you'll most certainly blunder into peril in this place.
Huh. How friendly. How nice. Huh. Okay, well, you know, let's look at this. Let's look at the spring. We look into the pool and see a hazy image of bodies moving about. We kneel down and study the image carefully. We recognize Kim, Jenny Elf, and Sam Cat approaching a shoreline. Huh. They're already approaching a shoreline? Dang.
Look, Jenny Elf. There, in the water. What is that?
It's a merman, Kim. Don't pay any attention to him. Let's keep moving.
No, I want to talk to him.
But it will take too much time. I'm sure we're ahead of Doug. Don't you want to win the prize?
Sure, but this will only take a few minutes. Look, he's getting out of the water.
Hello, ladies.
Hi, my name is Kim. I'm from Mundania. This is Jenny Elf and Sammy Cat. What's your name? Are you really a merman? Do you live in the water? What happened to your tail?
Whoa, slow down. My name is Cyrus. Yes, I am a merman, and yes, I live in the water. But changing my tail into legs is my special talent. It's kind of painful, but I can change back anytime I want to.
If it hurts, then why did you do it?
It's time for me to seek out a wife. But there are no eligible mer women in this part of the water wing. The two of you look like adventurers out on a journey. So I thought I would ask if I can walk along with you until I can find a suitable mer woman to marry.
That sounds like fun. Let's get going, and while we walk, you can tell me what it's like to live in the water. Do you have both lungs and gills? Do you eat fish? Do you sleep on a waterbed?
Kim seems to be quite a competent mundane, Doug. If I were you, I'd be a little worried if you really want to win the game. She seems all right, but I believe you won't find me lacking in any important way as your companion. From the looks of the geography, I'd say that was near the outskirts of the water wing. Yes, Doug, very far.
So we just found out that we literally have gone 2 screens or 3 screens into the game. And apparently Kim and Jenny Elf have moved so fast that they are already in another part of Xanth entirely, like a lung part. This is actually explained in the books. There's magic paths that get you to kind of where the game elements are. But we're going to move on now. So now, oh hey, we're in a village. Well, there's a dude here. Let's talk to him.
Hello, mundane screen and beautiful Naga princess. I am a woodwright by trade, and the appointed headman of Isthmus Village. Please state your business here.
Okay, so what do we want to do? Hi, we were just browsing. I don't have any. I'm gonna say I wish I had some business here. What's yours?
Yes, I am a woodwright. I cut wood right. If you would bring me some wood, I would probably be able to fashion that wood to your liking. I would.
You would? A woodwright, huh? How about you give me some wood right now?
That's not the way it works, Screen. You bring me the wood, and I make it right.
So yes, he's a woodwright, and his basically seems like his talent is the ability to fashion wood into whatever he wants. Basically, yeah, you bring him the wood, he makes it right. That makes him a woodwright. So.
The town has many problems. Our worst is the dread ship that lies at anchor in our harbor.
Ooh. Dread ship lies at anchor in the harbor.
The ship is a censorship. It censors what we say. Incense rising from censors aboard the vessel pervades the town, censoring and incensing us.
That's a bleep of a bleep. Wow, it really is a such ship. Bleep, bleep, bleep this bleep. I'm going to bleep that bleep ship. You mean I can't say bleep, 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 or bleep?
Will you help us rid ourselves of this damn sucking municipal malady?
Gotta love the bleeps.
None of us in the village has been able to find a way beyond the pale that lies northeast of here. Only there can the solution be found. We hope you can do what we cannot. Take this strange rusty key as a sign of our gratitude, wandering screen. The fairy Nuff dwells beyond the pale, and can supply you with a solution with which to douse the foul censors aboard the ship. Good luck obtaining the solution from the fairy Nuff.
So we're gonna have to find someone called the fairy Nuff, and he'll help us get the solution to beat the ship. So, we're gonna take this rock. And, these lamp covers look really nice. Let's take those too. I mean, this is a game after all. We gotta take everything's done down. Let's unlock the gate with the key and open it up. Okay, we're gonna head towards the ship. Oh, hey, there's a ship. Take the sailcloth. Let's take the. Ooh, we can't do that. You know what? Maybe this is something Nada can help with.
Yes, Doug?
What's a conspiracy Grundy mentioned? Sounds dangerous.
Grundy should have kept his mouth shut. There's nothing I can tell you about the adult conspiracy. We will not speak of this again, Doug. Do you understand me, young man? Good. I'm getting tired of discourse with you, mundane.
So the adult conspiracy is basically the knowledge of sex and all and anything that children would find interesting. Literally, it is a prohibition on the knowledge of curse words and sex and all of that adult stuff until you turn 18. And it's hilarious because it's like the moment you turn 18, you magically know about it, or you can be told about it by those who are adults who are part of the conspiracy. But the moment you know about it, then you have to obey it, and it's like a global law because there's actually a book. One of the premises of the book is that a creature is being put on trial for a break of the adult conspiracy, for telling a kid something, which generally is like I think in this case they cursed in front of a developing child. It's a very interesting book. It's kind of funny. Let's do this. I wonder why this rope is tied here.
I'm not sure, Doug. Do you want me to crawl under the pier to find out?
Yep.
Hang on. I'll be back in a jiffy. I found this anchor tied to the end of the rope you noticed. Perhaps you'll find these things useful in your quest for the prize.
Okay.
I'm certain this won't be the only time I come in handy, young mundane. Now please turn away so I may return to my human form and get dressed. It's all right. I'm already dressed.
So that actually is a key point in this game. So Nada is part of the adult conspiracy, but she's going to act like she isn't. But she is basically, again, you're technically like 16 years old or something. You like, even though you're a mundane, you know a lot of the curse words and stuff that'll be censored. You're not supposed to do this. And if you tell her you've seen her naked or any of that stuff, she's done. Like she's not happy, and she would be very, very angry. So it's probably best not to anger her. I'm gonna take this log down with the anchor because now I can get it. I can get into the log jam and get the anchor or get this log. This log might. I got some wood now. Let's make it right.
That's a fine log you've got there, Screen. What would you have me do with it? In this way I can be of assistance. I am a humble plain man with an even humbler plane. While it is a plain plane, I believe it will do an adequate job planing your wood hunk. Is this what you desire? Consider it done. I'll be back before you know it with a narrower version of your log.
Okay, now we just wait for him.
As you can plainly see, here is the planed board you plainly requested. It is a pleasure to be of service to a screen such as yourself.
And we now have a board. So we're gonna go along here, and we got this stuff. Nana looks bored. Hey, we're on a road. Hey, there's a pail. Let's take the pail. Oh, wait. Okay, the pail's enchanted. Great. Well, let's chase it.
It looks like the pail notices you throwing something at it and jumps out of the way just in the nick of time. Perhaps if we were able to get far enough away, it wouldn't be able to sense its impending doom. If there was a way of hitting it without it seeing you, you might be able to get something heavy inside it.
Yay, you might be able to get the something heavy inside it.
That's why you've been supplied with an expert companion, Doug.
Not to toot my own horn, but toot, toot, toot. You know what? We're going to chase this pail, though. I'm going to take the pail again. Okay, so it doesn't like it. I'm going to it's going to fly away.
It looks like if that...
Okay, so you get that again, and we chase down again. Oh, shoot, we're back at the other screen. Huh. I guess we can't get past the pail. Well, we've got this. You know what? Wait, we got a boulder. It's a long distance away. We have a... Hey, let's get a board. Let's put the board on the boulder.
That's interesting, Doug. It looks a little like a mundane, abstract sculpture. I didn't realize you possessed such an artistic flair, but I still feel this sculpture needs a bit more.
Okay, so apparently you put it on there, and just like she thinks it's an artistic work. We got this rock. We're just gonna put the rock on the board. Hey, we produced a catapult.
Yes, that gives your sculpture much more balance and a sense of ethereal lightness. I believe the various emotive structural motifs provide the viewer with a detached yet omnipresent viewpoint framework. Genius, pure genius.
Okay, now that we've had our condescending princess tell us that we've created a genius a sculpture. I could jump on this, but I don't think I could not get all that far. Let's, Nada was very useful before. Let's ask her. Let's see if she can do anything now.
Yes, Doug?
Oh, hey, can you whack the catapult with a naga tail?
I will be glad to slap your catapult with my naga tail, Doug. Please stand back.
Oh, geez, she knocked the snot out of that thing. Okay, well, I'm going to take the board. Oh, geez. Apparently, when she slapped it so hard, it wedged it in between the rock and the wall. Well, now that it's in between a rock and a hard place, we'll move on. Hey, the pail's here. Let's take the pail. Oh, hey, sweet. I was able to pick up the pail. I now have the pail and the rock. So let's keep going. Huh. Well, there's a screen door with an eye. Well, we can look at the eye. You know, I'm gonna take the mailbox. I'm gonna take the mail. Read the envelope. Fair enough. Care of the Ice Queen crone at the ice house. Yes, we have the Ice Queen crone. I'm gonna open. I'm gonna read this. Fair enough. Interesting. I wish they'd have done it fair enough instead of fair enough, but we are beset by a terrible censorship that lies at anchor in our harbor and refuses to leave. Terrible incensors rising from the deck of the ship is censoring every bleep bleep thing that we say and incensing us. Please help us. Come quick. Signed, Headman, Isthmus Village. Yes, he has no name. His name is Headman. But now, you know, we need to get past this. We got this. Let's open the screen.
I cannot let you pass until you've been properly ice screened.
You know, I'm an ice screen too. Please allow me to pass.
Not until I ice screen you. Only after you've been properly screened will you be permitted to pass, screen.
I wish I had something long and pointy to screen you with.
That kind of talk will get you nowhere with the ice cream for whom I screen.
Did you say ice cream? I'm kind of hungry.
No, screen. Ice Queen. The one who dwells within these walls. I screen visiting personages such as yourself for the Ice Queen crone.
What makes the Ice Queen a crone?
Maybe it's because of all the Ice Queen cronies that are always careening about. I'm not really sure. I just screen.
Ice Queen? I don't see the Ice Queen.
The Ice Queen resides behind these walls, screen, preening and making her devious Ice Queenish plans. State your purpose here or be off. The Ice Queen has no time for idling screens.
We seek the fair enough. Do you know where we might find her?
The she you are referring to is a he. Mr. Nuff resides in a booth within the fair at the end of the fairway beyond the Ice Queen's abode. Why do you seek the fair enough?
I just like the name. Fair enough? I was just kidding. I don't think anybody. I was told that he might help me find a certain solution.
A solution, huh? A solution to what?
And then you tell him about what's going on.
Then you may proceed, screen. Good luck on your admirable quest.
Okay, so now that I've done this, the screen is going to let me through. I can knock on the door, but I'm just going to go on in. Oh, hey, the fairway. Huh, like I said, so much for the Ice Queen. Okay, hey, there's a tea. I'm going to take the tea. You never know what you're going to use these things for. We're going to go in, hey, we got an egg. Egg in a hole. Egg in the cup. I don't know why we have an egg in the cup, but hey, it's an egg in the cup. Hey, we found the fair enough.
What do you want, wandering screen and strange Naga person?
Huh.
He did he? What kind of solution were you looking for, screen?
So we're having trouble with a difficult quadratic equation. We're thirsty, and its solution will do. What's the cube root of -1? And then we can tell him the real problem. We're going to tell him the real problem.
A censorship? This sounds serious. How many sensors are set upon the deck of the ship?
So you can actually find that. You can actually go on there and stuff. There are thousands, 486, 17, 312, 2. That's the correct answer. 2.
Ah, this is indeed a foul ship. I know it well. There is only one known solution to such a censorship. Prepare the solution by following this recipe. Come back when you've properly made it. I will instruct you further upon your return, should you succeed. Good luck.
Okay, so we have successfully gotten through there. So we need to read the recipe. So the fair enough solution. We need to mix 2 dashes of ice cream with 1 dash of butter and stir vigorously. We need to add 3 pints of fresh water, 2 cough drops, a firefly, a large egg, and mix thoroughly. Finally, add a fragment of the object upon which the solution will be applied and mix again. So, one thing to point out is that while it tells you kind of what you need to put into the pot, you don't actually need to do it in this order. As long as you put all these in the pot, into the container, you're fine. Well, so we have an egg. We're gonna put the egg in there, and we're gonna put the butter in there. We're gonna take the butter, and then we're gonna put the butter from the butter cup into the pail. We got the sailcloth. I think we're gonna throw that in there too, because that's always useful. I mean, we got that. That's bound to be something. So we got some mustard, a tea bag. Okay, so it doesn't look like we got too much else we got right now. But now we need to go back because there's other stuff we can get. Oh, hey, look. There's ice cream. Well, let's put some ice cream in the pail. We need to put I believe it was 2 dashes of ice cream. So we've got the ice cream, we've got the butter. We still need water, cough drops, a firefly, and we've done everything else. So we just need water, cough drops, and a firefly. Well, we know where the fireflies are at. We saw those, and there was a brook there, so maybe that should be fresh water. And we know where the cough drop bush is. So, let's just go over. It sounds like the bush is coughing, so I guess we get our cough drops now.
Yes, Doug?
Um,
No problem, Doug. Just wait until the next cough.
so we're gonna ask Nada to get us some cough drops. So she gets a cough drop. It drops from the bush. Nada catches it and gives it to me.
Yes, Doug? No problem, Doug. Just wait until the next cough.
So now we're gonna get the second. We do need 2 cough drops, so she hands it to us, and we're gonna put the cough drops in the pail. One thing to note is that if you take a cough drop, you start coughing uncontrollably, and you die. We're gonna take the buttercup. We're gonna catch a firefly with this buttercup, and we caught a bug. So we're gonna put the firefly in the pail. We're gonna squirt the firefly out of the flower into the pail. And now let's fill the pail with water. We've created all this stuff. Oh, hey! The mixture bubbles for a moment, overflowing the sides of the pail, changes to sickly green color. Okay, well, we have the solution, and we can tell because it's now flowing out of the container. So we better hurry back to the fairy enough before this thing flows out and starts walking around and singing show tunes. So we're going to go back to the fairy enough and talk to him.
Now that you've provided the solution and 2 equivalent receptacles for it, I'll divide it evenly between them and return them to you. Now go forth and douse the censoring sensors. By the way, I'm keeping the pail and my recipe. Yes, get on with your dousing, mumbling fool. It's only out of extreme benevolence that I extend such a favor upon a sniveling screen such as yourself.
So yeah, you can actually tell him, hey, I want the pail back and stuff. He gets really snippy with you. Basically, he's like, dude, I did this, I gave you what you needed for free. Shut up and let me have my stuff. Fair enough. There's a little more body humor in the book. Maybe he's like, okay, y'all need you to give me this stuff. Hey, well, why don't we just do a little bit of this, tit for tat? He's like, nah, that's another booth over. And you can guess what the next booth over was. So we're gonna come on, douse the sensor, and then we're gonna come over here and we're gonna douse the sensor again. So now that we've done this, we are now done with the first act. So we've done this, and now another cutscene with the demons. Enjoy.
So, Demon Xanth, the mundane boy has finally come to believe in your magic. Yes, Demon Earth. Although it has cost him precious time, the girl is already far ahead. True, but there is still a long way to go. Do you think he suspects the stakes of our wager? No, he remains ignorant. I am certain that he has not yet dug up that information. Arrgh! Another of your infernal puns. Eternity is arduous enough without having to endure your pitiful attempts at humor. When you lose this wager, perhaps you will also lose your taste for wordplay. I wouldn't bet on it. Arrgh!
So yeah, simple stuff. So we're gonna come back and we're gonna leave.
Doug, you've done it! You've come through! Now that you're here in Xanth, you no longer appear to us as a screen.
So apparently I'm no longer a screen. I just became a real boy. I'm a real boy!
I must admit I'm surprised. Dousing that last sensor must have increased your belief that Xanth is in fact real. How does it feel to believe?
It feels good to get out of the confined screen. Proud, pretending. I'm hungry. When do we eat?
You should be proud to have conquered the evil censorship. And now that you believe in magic, your other challenges in Xanth should be much easier to manage.
I feel mightier already. I hope so. This whole censorship thing is really draining me. I'm getting hungry. When do we eat?
Whatever you say, Doug.
So we're gonna go back.
You've done it. The wicked censors. You've killed them.
It was a relief to get out of that damn screen, too. It was confining. It was so simple. I got any other nagging problems for me to solve? Guess I did, didn't I? Aren't I wonderful? Like a hero. You know, I'm gonna tell him it's a relief to get out of the damn screen.
As headman of Isthmus Village, I present this token of our gratitude and respect. We're not exactly sure what sort of sword it is, but we're sure you'll find out in the course of your travels. We're taking back our key, our lamp covers, and our town rock. Do you have any final requests of us?
Okay. I like the sword. It's very pointy. What do you know about it?
Not much. It's a sword. It's very old. It's got a pointy tip. That's about it.
How old is it?
Very.
Where'd you get it?
We can't remember. A while ago.
Who'd know more about it than you?
The good magician Humphrey knows the answers to almost all questions, and I'm sure he'd be pleased to tell you about this sword in exchange for some service.
Okay. You know what? Well, gotta go. Got all sorts of adventure things to do. So, that's it. Yes, yeah. They take back the rock, the key, so they can lock the gate, and then they take back their lamp covers. Because I mean, come on, they want their lamp covers back. So we're gonna go back. You know what? Fair enough didn't get his mail. I'm gonna give him his mail too, because I don't really want to carry it around Xanth as well. So I'm going to give him the mail.
Oh, goody. No doubt more mail from my adoring fans. Thank you, mail boy. Nah, they're all the same, heaping praise upon praise concerning my magical prowess and the like.
That's like, the letter might contain some important information. The letter could be a bomb threat we may need to evacuate. The letter could be from somebody important. The letter might be something else in disguise, but the letter might contain money.
Nope, you're wrong. Have a nice day, kid.
And then he's like, nah, you're wrong every time.
Aha! I see you've been successful, and that you've become a person in our fair land. Why do you return to my humble booth, mundane?
I want another recipe. The last was a blast. The headman mentioned something about a path through regions. Can we stay here for a while and play with your lab equipment? Are you sure we haven't met before? I'm sure I recognize you. Let's continue on.
The shortcut? Yes, I know of a shortcut to get you quickly past the 5 regions. But beware, this path runs treacherously close to the void, which must be avoided at all costs. Good luck. And remember, avoid the void.
Bye, Nuff. So apparently we need to avoid the void. If you're old enough to remember avoid the void, which Domino's is bringing back somehow a little bit, like they did a little while ago. Yeah. So we got a new way to go. We're gonna go this new way. Oh, the ground beneath my feet gives way easily, becoming increasingly soft and sandy. Turning around, you recognize nothing where you've been. You seem to be in a vast expanse of nothingness on all sides. Oops. We're gonna wait.
Uh-oh. So much for good advice from brilliant fairies. Haven't you noticed that there isn't any way out of this place, Doug? The void is perhaps the most dangerous place in all of Xanth, and I'm afraid we've blundered into it. Tales have told of people who've managed to escape, but I'm not very hopeful. I'm sorry I haven't been a better companion for you, Doug.
Wow, I want my mommy. Okay, so there's nothing going on here. So we're now in what's called the void. It's depicted as a desert and stuff. The void really is. Think of it as like a landmass that kind of goes in, basically into a black hole. That's kind of basically what the void is. It's not going to be depicted this way in this game. It's going to be depicted as a desolate desert with nothing going on. You know what? I don't want to go anywhere. I'm going to wait. Oh, wait. What the? Door shimmered in now. I'm gonna talk to Nana
Yes,
about
Doug?
that. What's up with this door? Did you say a door just winked
I
in?
have no idea what you're talking about, Doug. A door? Okay, I'll give this a shot, but it better be good. When do the festivities begin? I'm waiting.
Okay, so she's waiting. Let's wait again. Oh, hey. There's the door.
I can't believe it, but I just saw that door you were mumbling about, Doug. I wonder where it leads. Could be. What do you think is making it do that? It's unnerving.
Okay, so we're just gonna wait again. There's door comes in. Let's talk to Nana
Yes,
again
Doug?
about that. You know what?
A door? Huh. Why are you getting so excited about a door you can't even point out to me?
So Nada's not very helpful here. You talk to her. Oh, hey, the door feels. Oh, hey, the door faded in much more.
Yes, Doug? A vanishing door will be of no help to us, Doug. Without finding a real way out of here, we're doomed for sure.
So we're gonna wait again. Hey, the door is even more real. Ah, faded out again.
Yes, Doug? If you just create a real door, we could walk right through it. But then you're busy chasing shimmering images of doors instead.
Oh, hey, we don't even need to wait this time. Oh, hey, the door shimmers review takes a look at permanence. Well, let's open the door. Hey, let's enter the unknown. Hey, happy music! Hey, and a green gem came out of the sword.
I believe we've somehow escaped the void, Doug. This feels more like the outskirts of the region of Earth.
Wow, that's cool. Okay, so we've got that. We head up. Hey, there's a door. Let's look at the hinges. Let's open the door. Oh, we can't open it. Ah, that sucks. Yeah. Go back to the void. Yeah, no. Okay, well, you know, there's only one way we can go, so we're gonna go this way. Oh, hey. Huh. Music. Hey. Recognize that demon.
Come drink from this spring, young man. I'm sure you'll like the taste of its fresh water.
Okay.
Don't do it, Doug. That water is incredibly dangerous.
Okay, so she's saying, hey, come drink from the water. And Demetria is saying, hey, drink the water. And Nada says, don't do it. Huh. Well, you know, I'm going to talk to Demetria.
Drink from the spring now, my dear boy. It will rejuvenate you, make you firmer, stronger, and more able to please me.
She's not lying.
Yes, Doug?
What's Demetria in the spring?
She wants you to drink from the love spring. This would cause you to fall helplessly in love with her. You would then be unable to win the game.
But she seems pretty nice. Why would she want to mess with me? How could the spring affect my performance in the game?
If you drank from the spring, you'd immediately fall in love with the first person you saw, who would undoubtedly be Mitria. Once under her spell, she would certainly divert your attention to things other than the game.
How about we come back to the spring later after she's left?
Why would we want to do that, Doug?
I'm confused. Feels like the right thing to do. Guess we don't have canteens. Just for the hell of it, we wouldn't. What could I have been thinking of? So we could drink from the spring and fall in love with each other?
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's as though all of our actions were being controlled by some maniacal puppet master.
I couldn't agree with you more. Right on, we're puppets on a weird stage. Yeah, my puppet master has me do all sorts of dumb things. Yeah, my puppet master jerks mouse around too much. Yeah, and my puppet master is sick and belongs to the state hospital. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna do the jerks around the mouse too much. Nice fourth wall break. I love that when it's like, they call you maniacal. That's great. You know, I don't really want to drink from this spring if it's gonna make me lose the game, so I'm gonna wait.
Drink from the spring, lest you die of thirst in the desert. It's time to drink, Doug, not eat. Aren't you just a little bit thirsty?
Apparently she's very thirsty. Not right now, but I'll let you know when I am. You know, I'm gonna wait around a little more. I'm gonna look at the road. Why not? I was gonna try to catch up. Let's recant. We'll wait.
Drink from the spring, lest my wrath induces me to drown you in it.
But I can't even swim!
Fool. The water in the spring can do you no harm. Drink now or forever hold your peace.
Hold your peace. What peace? Gonna wait. We're gonna wait again. We'll wait some more.
You'll never know the pleasures you've just refused, foolish boy. There. The barrow will now open for you, stupid mundane. I hope you and your lizard princess have fun groveling around in the dirt.
Okay, so yeah, so we just refused Mitria's advances. We're gonna open the store now because now it lets us in. Oh hey, some mods just leaving. Let the mods out? Okay, so now we have this. So one thing to point out is that this place is kind of a maze. It's maze-ish. It's not a difficult maze. But in this particular case, like, you see how you have the different views and stuff. For me, it's actually easier. I always like to go to the map on this one because you can just run around. Oh, shoot. Hey, who turned on the lights? Wait a minute, the lights are still on. This is supposed to be Doug, but oh, Nada's gone. Where'd you go? Well, I guess I'll wait. Nada, where are you? Can't see anything. I'm terribly afraid. Apparently he's afraid of the dark. I'm gonna wait some more.
I wonder what happened. I couldn't see anything except the torches, but they were burning brightly. All this activity has gotten me quite thirsty. Let's go back to that spring and get a drink.
Wait.
Yes, let's go there right away.
Wait a second. Wait, I just got back?
Drink from the spring, Doug. I was wrong before. This water is completely safe to drink.
Wait a second. Wait a minute. 1 minute to chat and next is safe, but you just told me it was dangerous to drink here, Princess.
I can't imagine what I was thinking when I told you that, Doug. Just have a bit of water. You look parched.
It isn't like you switched positions quickly. You said it was dangerous 5 minutes ago. I'm at your command, Princess. I will drink. Yeah, I'm a little thirsty. Can I think about this for a while?
It was only a momentary lapse, Doug. Why don't you have a draft from the spring with me?
No. I'm gonna wait around.
Don't you feel like joining me in the water, Doug? I think you'd enjoy bathing with me, wouldn't you?
Are you coming on to me, Mrs. Robinson? Yeah, I would, but, why are you trying so hard to get me in that spring?
I just thought you'd enjoy a little break from your silly game.
Wait a second. Nada didn't think this game was silly. I'm gonna wait. Up!
So, you saw through my disguise, you impotent mundane. May you wander through Xanth without aid, foolish boy. You'll never know the wondrous pleasures you would have enjoyed with me.
So, hey, what'd you do with Nada? Nada would never have acted like that. Hey, what'd you do with Nada?
That's a good question, dolt. But just to show you how merciful I am, I'll lend you this little homing device to find her. The higher the number, the closer you'll be to her.
So I now have I'm going to turn on the Nada Finder now. So, yeah, we're going to go in. There's a wooden door here. We're back in the barrel, so now we're going to start exploring this place a little more. There's a couple things you want to find in here. I actually like to explore the whole place, even though it serves zero purpose. But I'm going to come in here. And, oh hey! Something different here. Hey, there's a stone pestle on the floor. Let's take it. And then we'll come back around because there's nothing else in there. we will go around. So, I mean, obviously I've played this game before, so it's not like I'm trying to figure it out. Just kind of give me an idea of the game. So we kind of just explore the place a little bit. Dimly lit chamber. Oh, hey. Looks like there's a... That room's different. It's got a metal switch on the wall, but it looks like it says there's a down... You notice there's a down arrow next to it, so I guess that goes downstairs. I'm going to explore this place a little more. Because there's some stuff I'd like to get before we move on. Oh, hey, there's a stone plaque. Oh, hey, there's a mirror on the wall. When I get back, like, I'm gonna just explore the area a little bit more. Oh, hey, there's a metallic pad. Well, now that we've got the metallic pad, I'm gonna go back to the picture and we're gonna go look at this mirror. Magic mirror on the wall. This is the fairest of them all. Oh, hey, we step close to the mirror, study it closely. In a moment, you see another explicable image revealed to you. You see a girl who looks like a bit like Kim floating on a raft, huh?
Does Kim ask you as many questions as she asks me, Jenny?
She's just curious, Cyrus. It's a sign of intelligence. But shh, look, she's starting to daydream.
This part of the river always makes us mermen sad, Jenny. Did you know that these bubbles are filled with things that people have thrown away or abandoned?
You mean someone has abandoned that poor dog? What's going to happen to him?
There is no return from the river of forgetfulness. I'm afraid that the dog is doomed.
Isn't there anything we can do about it?
It's Kim's daydream, Jenny. She is the only person who can take action. All we can do is watch.
Look, Cyrus, she broke the bubble and saved the dog. Hooray!
She is an exceptional girl, Jenny. Not only is she smart, but she is compassionate too. You must have enjoyed being her companion.
She's okay for a mundane, I guess. She's kind of impulsive and very headstrong. But all in all, maybe she's not so bad.
Well, take good care of her, Jenny. I'd hate to see her disappointed if she doesn't win the prize.
Don't worry, we're still ahead. Doug is catching up, but he'll never make it to Humphrey's castle ahead of us.
Okay, so now we know where Kim and Jenny are at. They are on the River of Forgetfulness, and Kim just saved a dog. How nice. You know, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna get on this pad. I'm gonna go to oh hey, new area. We're gonna travel around again. I like to explore the whole thing. Oh hey, there's a mortar on the floor. Well, now I have a mortar and a pestle. And we just go along here. Oh hey, there's a door. And the door stands ajar. Well, look at the door ajar. This door is ajar. Well, I'm going to open the door. I'm going to open the door ajar. Carefully inspect the door ajar. You fail to find a sufficient handhold. Apparently it's ajar, but not ajar enough. Well, let's take it. Oh, hey. It did say the door was ajar, so I guess we'll now take the jar. Gotta love these puns sometimes. Enough punishness to make people groan for a long time. And now that we've explored this place, gotten everything, I'm going to go ahead and we're gonna go in this room. You notice there's a switch on the wall. I'm gonna flip the switch. Oh hey, another switch. I'm gonna flip that switch. I'm gonna start turning these things on. What happens if we turn things on? And there's all sorts of things. So this is this is not a puzzle. You just start flipping switches. You just start turning on switches. And you're like, huh. This is more arduous than it is when I jiggle the mouse too much, so... Downside to playing... Actually, I'm gonna reduce my DPI on my mouse. This makes it a little easier to work with DOS games, especially these point and clicks. So we flip all the switches. Oh wait, nothing happened. Well, you know what? I'm sick of this. I'm gonna turn them off. Oh, it melts to a flat metal plate. Well, let's keep flat. You know, I'm gonna start turning off the switches then. I'm turning everything off. So we just turn off these switches. Oh, hey, we turn off the last switch and they all fade away. Oh, hey, there's a big button. Let's push a button. Oh, there we go. There's our downstairs. So let's head downstairs. Oh, my.
Don't look at me in this state, Doug.
Okay, so you can say, how come my eyes are sealed to come to rescue you? What state are we in? I'm going to say my eyes are sealed because remember what I told you earlier in the game. If you do anything to break her modesty, she will be done. And if she's done, you're done. So...
That foul demon has trapped me in this horrible place. In my attempts to free myself from these chains, I've exhausted myself, ending up stuck in my Naga form in a less than princessly position.
What I would like to hear is I'd like to know how she got the dress off over her shoulders with her arms up in the air. I mean, she's not wearing a strapless dress, so you can't say, oh, strapless dress. Her arms are in the air. She's turned into a Naga, but she is buck naked. Yet, and her dress is on the floor, but yet her hands were bound the whole time. So, so you say you look hurt, but you're beautiful. You look terrible. I like the way you look, especially the hair. I wonder why. They must be covering some very salient features. Without looking though, I can't do much.
Just do as you're told, and remember not to look at me.
You are a mess princess. Why don't you? But you don't look that bad. Okay, what do you wish of me? You don't want to ask her any questions about her appearance.
Check out the manacles binding my wrists. I'm sure there's an easy way to uncuff them. Mitria had me locked up in a second. And remember, don't even think of looking at me in this state.
You'll look good as new. Once I freed you, princess, I'll have you free in no time. You look terrible. Okay, I'll check out the manacles. So yeah, again, if you tell Nada anything about her appearance at all, she will be like, you know what, demons, I'm done. Get me out of here. And when that happens, when she quits, you're taken back to, it's a game over screen. You're taken back to Grundy and you're told you need to save, you need to reload, undo your action, or start over. So we're going to, we're going to look at the manacles. Let's open the manacles. Yes, that's the idea, but how? There are no visible locks or hinges on the steel manacles. Hey, you hear from the vicinity of one of Nada's arms. Oh, hey. Talk to the manacles? You politely ask the manacles, let Nada go. Oh, all right. Here you go.
Turn away for a moment while I get dressed, Doug.
Okay, I'm looking away. Oh, come on. Can't I peek just a little?
Too late. I'm already dressed. You freed me and protected my honor, Doug. My respect for you has increased a notch. You seem to be a generally good mundane. I will continue to try to assist you in your quest for the prize.
You're generally a good Naga too, as far as I can tell. Yes, please help. I really want to get at that prize. No problem, princess. So I'm doing my job. Do you feel thirsty? I know a quiet place to chat. Would you care to go for a quick sip, princess? I'm thirsty. How about you? Nah. There's some agony moss. That doesn't sound like it will be good. So let's open up the jar and let's put some of that agony moss in there and close the jar because I don't think I want to touch or even eat anything that is considered agony moss. Let's continue up. Apologize, my eyes started itching. I may have to pause for a moment to just go get me a glass of water. But, I'm going to go back to the map. And it looks like I've gotten this stuff. So, actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get on the pad. I'm going to get to the tree, and then I'm going to go step away for just a moment to pick up or get some water. So, I will give back. So, I will be right back. Alright. I cleared up, water obtained, and allergy medication taken. So now we'll go ahead and continue on with this game. We're going to open the jar. So one thing to point out is that if you rescue Nada early, you get some extra conversation where, like, about the jar and stuff like that. I decided to get all this stuff ahead of time so that way I didn't have to waste my time coming back. But you know what? We're going to put the agony moss on the tree. Oh, hey. So the looks like we got just some slime. You know what? Let's just gonna go through there. Oh, hey, we got a blue gem. Huh. I guess that means we beat the level.
I think we must have moved beyond the region of Earth, Doug. This area feels more like the region of fire.
First void, then earth, then fire. Now fire. This is really weird.
Not really, Doug. That's the order I'd expect to find them in heading south toward the Gap.
What gap?
A gigantic chasm divides northern and southern Xanth. We're on the northern side of this chasm, which we call the Gap. Humphrey's castle lies on the southern side of the Gap.
Okay, so how many more regions are there before we get to the chasm?
Well, let's see. The next one would be water, and the one after that is air, and I guess that's the last one.
Huh. Okay, so we're now in the realm of fire. I don't know why we're in the realm of fire. Well, actually, it's because it's the order of things. I'm going to talk to Nada.
Yes, Doug?
She looks uncomfortable.
It's hot in here. I feel that I'm about to expire.
Why don't you put your hair up in a bun?
Really? What makes you say that?
Buns are cool? Really want you to do it? I don't know, it just popped in my head.
Are you really sure you want my hair up in a bun?
Yep, yes, maybe. No, stop. Yep.
If you insist. You're really going to owe me for this one, Doug Mundane. Here you go.
So she puts her hair up in a bun and hands it to me for safekeeping. So now I have a bun. So we have a dog that's barking at me, and a molten man that comes out of the lake. Ha! Well, we have a hot dog and environment. Well, we all know that we've got a bun, we've got a hot dog, we got some mustard. Let's open the mustard, and let's squirt the mustard on the bun. Oh, the hot dog's disturbed by the presence of the loaded bun, and runs away. I'm going to continue on now. Take the charcoal. Okay. Let's talk to the fireman.
How do you do? It's a pleasure to meet you, laddie.
Pretty wimpy dog, huh?
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with the word wimpy, Sonny. Is it a kind of mundane dog? If so, yes, he is a beautiful wimpy.
Are you stuck in there or what?
Stuck in where, laddie?
Stuck in that lava stuff.
About as stuck as you are out there, I suppose. You wouldn't happen to have any booze on you, would you?
Can you direct me to the 36th Street station?
Your words sound strange to me, mundane person. Are you ill?
See, so I think we're gonna go back because I think we missed something in Earth. There was something that I do want to actually get. So I've got this charcoal. You know, I got to go to the map because again, this is just a real pain to navigate without the map. It's the only place. So, you know, I'm gonna flatten this paper and I'm gonna stick the paper to the wall. Oh hey, and then I'm going to rub the paper with the charcoal. Okay, so we'll do that. Let's read the paper now. Mac Sure Firecracker Mix. Tasteful blend of flour and firewater baked to a golden brown for your dining enjoyment. So we just learned how to make a firecracker. Apparently it's food. Or is it? So we're gonna go back. I just wanted to get out of the barrow again. So we'll come down here. Hey, Molten Man emerges from the lava lake. So now we're gonna wait. Hey! He handed me some firewater. How nice of him. Well, I'm gonna put the fire water in. And then give the fire water back to him. I mean, thanks, Sonny. I was wondering where I put this. Then he hands me another one. Okay. You know what? We've got a flour. Let's add it. We toss the flour into the mortar. And then we use a pestle to make some dough. Then he takes the wineskin back. Okay, well, you know what? We need to bake it. Oh, hey, there's a pointy rock with an opening. Looks like an oven. Let's put the mortar in. And so now it's waiting. We gotta wait. Okay, so it's risen, taking glossy yellow, so we gotta wait. Oh, the crackers turn like golden brown. We better pull it out. A couple of dry rocks, lift the mortar from natural oven, set gently on the ground. Crumbles to dust as it cools. Amid the ash, you find a blue firecracker. Hey, we found a firecracker.
That is an ancient firecracker of Max, son. Be careful what you do with it. Where'd you find it, sonny?
Lying in that place for a brain if you had one. I'm not telling you, it's like being called Sonny. I'm going to commence with some firecracking presently. I think you may wish to recede it this time, Sonny. I'm going to commence with some firecracking presently. Apparently he's frightened at the sight of the firecracker. Oh, we got a finger. Menacing arm rises from the lake and points its index finger directly at your head.
You dirty rat. You made my fireman run away. You's better get your side butt out of here or I was gonna shoot you.
Huh. Hey, where'd you come from? Why aren't you burning mad? Didn't anyone ever teach you it isn't polite to point? How many other kinds of fire diseases are in their arm?
Ain't you never seen a heater before, boy?
Oh yeah, hand it over, Arm.
I believe the expression is hand over fist, son.
Hey, where'd you come from? Why are you burning mad?
I live here, okay? What did you do to my fireman?
You seemed afraid when I saw this cracker I made.
What cracker, kid?
This one, over here, Arm. See, it's blue. I hear some guy named Max put it. See, it's blue. And apparently he's scared of it too, so we're gonna leave. Hey, we got this wall of fire. You know what? I've always wanted to throw a firecracker in the wall of fire. Light the firecrackers fuse on the wall of fire. Up, toss it in. We're gonna wait and see what happens. We wait. 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 Boom! And the firewall's gone. And we come back through. So, we got a big old hole. Nice little music. But we got an opening in the wall. We can't really go anywhere. Well, you know, we got this rope and this anchor. We'll tie them together. Hey, we got a hook. Let's throw the hook at the opening. Oh, hey, we got it. Okay, we're leaving. We're out of here. We're done. So we strung up the rope, and oh man, we feel some few items falling from my pockets of the lava. Oh, so we kept the jar. We lost our paper, which sucks. Lost the mustard. Boo. Small violet gem emerged from the hilt. The sword glows slightly.
We've done it. We've escaped the region of fire. This must be the edge of the region of water.
It keeps getting better and better.
Are you serious, Doug? Or are you just being sarcastic?
Serious, sarcastic, neither, hungry. So, at this point, don't need to take the hook anymore. We have no more need for it. We're going to continue on. Oh, stop, patrol. Strange troll in the lab coat ambles from beneath the bridge and stands directly in front of it.
Ye be a wee lad, me sees. Not much meat on the small bones to chew, and a sweet naga lass in tow, me sees. Together, the two would make a fine meal, or three.
Okay, so we have a troll that's rhyming. I think they mixed up trolls and ogres in this game, because I don't think trolls rhymed, but ogres do, because somehow that's all the brains they have. So you actually eat alive, as this troll told the side mentions. Please don't eat this, Mr. Troll, mean you no harm.
I exact a fee from every traveler who'd cross this bridge, ye see. Although some I do let pass for free.
Why do you let some pass for free?
Sometimes the mood just hits me.
Are you in the mood right now?
No.
No.
Give me a reason why, and then ye may not die.
Generally good-natured, well-mannered adventurers. We'll do something for you for free. We possess good family values. We're card-carrying liberals.
For free? No fee? Yes, then ye can help me.
It'll do everything requested. Actually, we do charge a small fee. Name the task we shall perform. Channel right, we don't want to help you. We'll do
Are
this.
ye sure you'll help me? This
Yeah.
I require of thee. I've lost a small key that is of the utmost importance to me. It's lost somewhere within my home below, but exactly where, I do not know. Bring me this key, and I'll waive my usual fee.
And then you can ask him what it does. Okay, we're off to find the
Good
key.
luck. Find the key and return it to me.
Okay, so we just have to find the key. Well, we can go through here, but we can't. So we got a sign. We got the long way, the wrong way, and the shortcut to success. Well, we could try to go on.
Doug, we mustn't go that way. I wouldn't take the troll's threats too lightly. Until we've found the key, we'd better avoid looking like we're running away.
But we are running away. How do you know the key isn't around here somewhere? I was just seeing how far I can go before you stop me. I never run away from anything. I'm Doug Mundane, mighty adventurer. But we are.
No, we're not. I'm going to exercise my companion prerogative and advise you to give the key to the troll before doing anything else.
Okay, fine. We'll turn off the hydrant. We're gonna take the hose. That hose seems useful. So we're gonna go on, and we're gonna go downstairs. I guess we gotta go under the bridge. Oh, hey, this is a nice house. Wait a second, this is a nice house under the bridge with a roaring fire. How nice. The troll's really made it. It's a little damp, but hey. Okay. Well, I'm gonna save here just because there is there's another kind of way to lose here. So we do this, and we kind of take a look here, and let's look at the green button. So it's ordinary look. It's got a small plaque with words open lower. Then we got open upper, and then the red button that we've got, and close both. But I think we might want to press the green button. Oh, green button's jammed. So we're gonna press the blue button. I think I'm just gonna turn it on. We're gonna see what happens. So we fill up the sink. And we fill up the well. Hey, 20 points. We did it. We did right. So if you don't change the button and just turn this on close both, it actually floods the house and kills you. So we'll swim in. Hey, we got a key. I'm gonna turn off the faucet. Let's save some water. We may be in the water. We may be in the realm of water, but you gotta preserve water. It's not really needed. You just do it because why not? So they come back in.
Have ye found me key yet?
Yes, I've got it right here.
Ye have me key. Give it to me. Yes, this is it. Now the fun will really begin. Ye will see.
Is that about most fun as I can take? I've got an appointment with a good magician later, troll dude. What specifically are we referring to?
Not so fast, me wee bony lad. I have another task I need ye to perform.
Okay, so wait, it's kind of stuffy down here, troll. It says active. What is it this time, troll? You never say anything about a second trial, troll.
You never asked, mundane.
You never asked. Okay, fine.
For ye second test, ye must solve one of the clever puzzles I've devised. Only when ye have solved one and shown it to me will I set ye free.
Okay, so he's got 3 square boxes.
To attempt to solve one of me puzzles, pick it up and play with it for a while. Ye may try any of the puzzles as many times as ye wish, but I'll not let you leave until it's been done. The match puzzles are very easy, so you must complete 3.
Okay, so now you've got these different, you got pitomenos, blocks, and matchsticks. I'm going to show you each game. I'm probably not going to be playing all of them because they're not, like, some of these are a little different. So this tray will have 4 empty squares when filled. So now keep in mind, I haven't played this game in a long time, so I'm kind of winging it. So basically you can, how this works is I can do this. If I middle mouse click, I flip it, and if I right mouse click it, I flip it. It's kind of like, I mean, it's tetrominoes or whatever. So we're gonna what I'm gonna try to do is I'm going to try to actually solve this puzzle correctly. I won't guarantee that I will, but I'm going to attempt. The idea here, though, is just to again find a solution. So as we know, when we're done, we should have 4 squares. So if I do it all correctly, so obviously that is in the wrong place because I can't do anything with it. If I do that, hey, I did it. I succeeded. I did it.
Ye impress me, mundane. Ye may keep the toy. Me fee is paid in full. Ye may leave at your will. Yep, stay or leave. It makes no difference to me. Take this crowbar from me as well. I'm sick of it. Now buzz off, kid. Ye bother me.
Okay, so we just got a crowbar and we got the pentominoes, but you know what? I want to play with these other puzzles, so we're gonna play with the blocks. So some of these puzzles are a little different. So you guys start, like, you could start around. So basically what we need to do for this puzzle here is we need to take this block and we need to move it down here. So I'm gonna start. So like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna actually be able to solve this one just because I'm not really that good at these things. I think I got lucky on the pentominoes. But I'm going to do this for the sake of getting this stuff around. So what I want to do is I actually want this in place here. So if I do this and move that, then I can move up and move these. This is kind of important. Because obviously I need these things down low. For this to work. So we'll do this. Okay, so what I want to do here is this, I think. I might be doing this wrong. I might be doing something that's... So we'll do that. Then we'll do this, and obviously I can't go any further. So, this is the reason why I say this one I'm not really used to at the moment. Because I want to get it down here so that I can just move these blocks up, but I don't think I can do that this way. Yeah, I think I've already goofed up. Yeah, I think I have. I feel like I'm going around in circles because I need something like that I can do. So we'll get that back over there. We're gonna maneuver some stuff around. We're gonna see if we can play around. You might think, oh, you're an idiot. You should just do this, and that's fine. You can if you've got a better, faster, easier solution. By all means, please go right ahead. You know, so I just was able to get another block down. So we got that. I think that's kind of what I want. I want to be able to get these blocks in a way that I can. I think that's kind of what I want. I actually want to get these blocks in a place where I can nah. I can get 2. Obviously that's not gonna do me any good. So I'm kind of back to where I started, where I have two blocks above and 2 blocks below. But I do have this. Too bad I mean, I could do that. And I could do that, and that doesn't do me any good. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've done these puzzles, so do not take me as any kind of expert. If you take me as any kind of expert, you are definitely doing something wrong. And you might belong in that state hospital they were referring to earlier in the game. Okay, so again, I'm just kind of fiddle-farting around, trying to see if I can figure out the solution. Try this for a few more minutes, and then we'll, excuse me, see what happens. We'll see what we can do here. Okay, so obviously that doesn't work. That does. So I can't do that because I need room to be able to move. Like, something like that. So if I do this, now I've got this. And I mean, I probably could. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I definitely want these blocks somewhere, so I'm going to reset this. Again, this is one of those puzzles to pain in the butt. It's like there's upper left to lower right. Let's try this puzzle. This puzzle might be a little easier. Because I can get this part, and I get everything here, then I can do that. Then I can start moving things down. Let me do that. Get everything back up there so I can get this here. Well, that doesn't help. But if I move that... Okay. So... Okay, so that doesn't help. Apologize if this seems a little boring. I'm trying not to be bored, or not to make it boring. I would actually like to try to make sure that we can... I just like to complete this because if you complete these puzzles, you actually get more points. Just like if you've seen other Legend Entertainment games, they give you points based around the challenges you defeat. So we'll reset that since I think I really foobarred it. Okay, I see what I see. Think I see part of what I need to do here. Let's pull that back. But yeah. I'm willing to bet if I recall correctly, I have beaten all of these puzzles at least once. But it's been a long time since I have, so I know there's one that I won't say it's easy, but it's less difficult than the rest. Yeah, it's definitely less difficult than the rest. I won't say it's easier. Yeah. Unfortunately, some of these are just a thing. So, what we'll do here is I'll try a couple more times to see if I can find, because obviously you can't do that. You can't move that. Okay, so it looks like there's only 3 of these puzzles too. I want to make sure I get this right. And to be honest, if I were to present this anywhere, I would be studying on how to do it. I'd be looking up strategies to do it correctly, because there is no way I would. Because obviously I need a long piece there, because that doesn't do me any good where it's at. But if I do this. Downside to try to figure this out is see, because I can't get that. Cannot get that up. Ugh. Like these block puzzles, but I also get a little frustrated with them because of that. You know, for this video, I actually want to make sure I can get all of these. So you know what? I'm actually going to come over. Okay, so yeah, I'm taking a look here and seeing if there's any, because there actually is a, Okay. Okay, so we'll, I just found a solution. I'm gonna do this so that way you can see what happens when you solve this puzzle. So I'm gonna reset this puzzle. So we start here. So so this I think is where I goof up. So what I want to do here is do this, then do, yeah, okay, I see here. So we do that. Get this down here so it's like this, and then we just kind of rotate around. Yep, okay, yep. So, oops, give me a moment. I think I screwed it up again. We'll try this again. Since this thing is like, the pictures I have aren't in any particular order. But what I want to do here is this. Get this over. Get everything to this state. So we get everything to that state. Doesn't really... Yeah, it doesn't really... So you get something like this, and then you do this and that, and then you do this, and you bring these down, I see now. And then we win.
Ah, ye have done it. Solved me puzzle, ye have. Keep the blocks as a memento of your exploits and be on your way. Your duties here are done. Yep, stay or leave. It makes no difference to me. Now buzz off, kid. Ye bother me.
Okay, so we've got the two hard puzzles down. Now we're going to take the matchsticks. These are very simple matchstick puzzles. So in this case, we got to move two matchsticks to make two squares. Well, we're going to take two matchsticks and we're going to make two squares. Okay, so now we need to move three matches to make two squares. Well, what we can do here is we can actually do 1, 2, and then we can pick either here or here to get a match. 4 matches to make 2 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these as you can tell are really easy. It's just, hey, get in here. 3 matches to make 3 squares. We want to do that and that. 4 matches to make 3 squares. So if I recall correctly, this one's a little bit more of a trick. I'm trying to remember here. I think it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, not that one. I think it is though. I think it is to make it. There we go. 3 matches to make 4 squares. That one's really simple. 4 matches to make 4 squares. I believe it is 1, 2. Yeah, no, I didn't do that right. And I made like 5 or 6 squares. There we go. 4 matches, 4 squares. 2 matches to make 5 squares. There we go. There's that. 3 matches to make 5 squares. There's 1. I screwed up. We'll try it again. That there. There we go. There's 5 squares. 4 matches to make 5 squares. This one's relatively simple. And we've completed them all.
A winner. Blast. I thought that puzzle would have been harder for ye. Oh well. Ye have earned your freedom and may take the puzzle with ye as well. Yep. Stay or leave. It makes no difference to me. Now buzz off, kid. Ye bother me.
Okay. Well, we have now won all of the puzzles. And hey, we got another gem, which means we've beaten the stage. So we can leave here. So we can take the long way, the wrong way, or the shortcut. Well, let's go northwestern. Okay. We wanted for several hours to come back here. We go north. Same thing. I guess we gotta go northwest. So we go northwest. Oh, shoot.
You've escaped a terrible danger, Doug. But I fear that more serious threats lay ahead. I sense the presence of computer somewhere near.
Oh, we just found computer. Computer? What's that?
Its name is Computer, and it is the most evil machine in Xanth. If there is one place you don't want to visit, it is Pewter's lair. I'm not exactly sure, but you can be assured it will be bad. You'd be lucky to escape with your life if you wind up in his lair. Pewter takes great pleasure in entrapping any adventurer who strays near his lair. Once trapped, he is renowned for mental torture of all sorts. He'd be oblivious to the game and wouldn't give you any breaks.
Okay.
You're probably right about the cave, Doug, but I wouldn't be too confident about your invulnerability to this evil machine.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go in. Okay, we are now in front of computer. Now, you notice here, this is like a big old thing here.
Human, Naga, why have you intruded here?
Let's finish this here, so...
I am Computer, most powerful being in Xanth.
Okay. What do you want with this powerful being?
I want nothing to do with you, insignificant human.
Why are we here? We're in the middle of an important game.
Now you'll play a real game. I will explain the rules only once. If you fail to remember them and break them in any way, your game will be forfeit.
Okay, what are the rules?
Computer will give description and word. Player must select single letter from platform to add to supplied word. New letters spell answer to description. Place letter inside cylinder and close door. After 3 wrong answers, you lose. After 5 correct answers, you win.
Okay, sounds hard, sounds like a cakewalk. Ready, let the trials begin.
Game begins. Question 1. Give me the name of asparagus weapons that may be found in Xanth. The hint word is reeds. Supply a letter.
Okay, so before we get into the game, this new game, this puzzle, you notice here there's like computers all over the place. This is the stylized version of this. In the actual books, computer is literally like your desktop computer. That's all he is. And apparently he was formed by his basis was a pewter jug stolen, like a stolen pewter jug that turned into this thing. Computer actually has the ability to change reality within his cave. He can do whatever he wants as long as inside his cave. He can affect the environs around it somewhat with his ability, but he really can't affect all of Xanth. He's not that powerful. Like, he's powerful, but he's not that powerful. At least as of the books I was in. If Computer's gotten even stronger or has been destroyed or whatever, well, that happened. All right, now on to the puzzle. So the puzzle here is that he just gave us a hint to like a question. We need to unscramble the letters to make a word. So, and we have to use one of these letters. So we have an S, a D, a P, an E, and an A. So he gave us the word reaps, and it's an asparagus weapon. Well, if you're any good at anagrams, reap is, you can use reap, spear. Well, so let's see here. Spear, a spear, spira, spear-y, spear. Spear with a P, silent P, or spear. D-spear, or speared, with no ED, or spear, or spears. I believe in this case the answer is spears. So we're going to actually just put the S tile in and we're going to close it up. And you'll see it's checking green. And 3 points, we got it right.
Correct. The answer is asparagus spears. Lucky guess.
He won't say try again.
Question 2. Name a type of Xanthian fruit that can cause blindness. The hint word is seat. Supply a letter.
Okay, so this is a fruit that can cause blindness. So you have your A, so seat with an extra A, seat with an extra E, D, B, or S. So these are all kind of puns, and you kind of have to know, like, one thing, the only thing I don't like, I like the idea of this game in terms of just what you can do, but the problem is that you have to be very, very well versed with Xanthian knowledge, because a lot of these things are in the books, are in a book about, like Piers Anthony's written a book about Xanth itself. And you also got to think about different kinds of ideas, like weird different things. So in this case, it's a fruit that causes blindness. Well, I mean, we've all gone on blind dates. So, well, actually, I've never gone on a blind date, but that's because I never had anyone set me up. But we've got a, you know, in this case, it's a play on the word blind date. You eat the date, you go blind. It makes sense.
Correct. The answer is blind dates. Lucky guess.
So we'll go on to the next one.
Question 3. Name the type of shells from which the finest paper in Xanth is made. The hint word is canes. Supply a letter.
So, yeah, again, you really just have to know the flora and fauna of Xanth. It's not really intuitive. But we're going to use the P here.
Correct. The answer is paper shell pecans. Lucky guess. Question 4. Name the species of Xanthian beast that is 4-footed and gives notoriously bad advice. The hint word is rest. Supply a letter.
Okay. So if you follow the pattern, we started at the S, then went to the D, then went to the P. Well, you know what? We're going to go to the E here. And beat this here. It's a pattern they did in this. You can see I got it right.
Correct. The answer is bomb steers. Lucky guess.
Apparently he added an S to the end of it, but it's bum steer. Yeah, basically, yeah, Bumsteer is a beast that gives you bad advice.
Question 5. Give me the name of a human-headed quadruped with a horse's tail, hooves, and a cat's forelegs. The hint word is male. Supply a letter.
Okay. And as you can tell, the last one's going to be an A here. And it's going to be similar to this.
Correct. The answer is Lamia. Lucky guess.
So we got 5 right. We win.
Player wins round 1. Round 2 begins.
Okay, so now we have a second round. He didn't say anything about 2 rounds, but apparently we have a second round.
Question 6. Name a delicious, chocolatey, Xanthian creature constantly annoyed by ducks. The hint word is some. Supply a letter.
Okay. So this round we have an O, a B, an F, an E, and an X. So, I mean, we're going to use the O here. Again, you need to know your stuff here. But here's a nice little one. It's a chocolatey creature annoyed by ducks.
Correct. The answer is chocolate mousse. Lucky guess.
So you have chocolate mousse.
Question 7. Provide the name of the hooded vine with sharp thorns that strikes at moving objects. The hint word is okra. Supply a letter.
Okay. So, I mean, okra, well, it's the same solution you go around in here.
Correct. The answer is cobra vine. Lucky guess. Question 8. Name the type of golden insect pursued by Jason. The misguided mundane. The hint word is seal. Supply a letter.
So this one's a little bit fun for the for people who have who know a little bit of mythology. So we're gonna drop that F in there.
Correct. The answer is golden fleas. Lucky guess.
So yeah, Jason going after the golden fleas. In Xanth, he went after the golden fleas.
Question 9. Give me the name of the most controversial, multicolored garments in all of Xanth. The hint word is paints. Supply a letter.
Okay. So we'll continue the same solution. So we dropped the E in there. These are the most controversial in Xanth, and I'll explain why after he answers his own question.
Correct. The answer is panties. Lucky guess.
So yes, in Xanth, the panties, the ladies' underwear, are the most controversial item, and they are actually one of the things that is prohibited by the adult conspiracy. It is actually against the adult conspiracy for a woman to show a man who is not her husband her panties, for obvious reasons. It's because it's hilarious the way they're like, oh, you're not allowed to show off your panties or any of that stuff because it'll degenerate the minds of the children. But yeah, that's kind of basically what they go after here on this.
Question 10. Provide the name of the small snarls that grow into huge, dangerous trees. The hint word is gleams. Supply a letter.
Okay, so we've used all these others, but now we have this X. But wait, X does not belong in there. I can't think of a single word that has an X in it that would make sense. I mean, obviously, we've run into this tree before. It's a tangle tree. Well, there's no T, because it gleans. You need a T for tangles. Well, you see, we actually do have a T. We have a T here, and we actually have a T bag. So we can include, so which do we want to do? You know, well, I mean, obviously you can put the T in there, or you can take the T out and put the T bag in. Either one will answer the question correctly. You know what? I'm going to put the tea bag in, and we're going to close the cylinder. It was pretty nice of them to give you 2 ways to solve this puzzle, so you didn't have to take everything. But as you can see, 10 points, we solved the puzzle.
Correct. The answer is tangles. Lucky guess.
Okay, so there we go. We've beaten him.
Now, mundane player wishes to resign the game.
And so now this one here is his. Like, oh, I just won twice. Hey, wait a minute, that's not fair. This is a fair one fair and square. So this is where Computer uses his magic. He says this to kind of say, hey, you want to resign the game, and you're like, no, I don't. I just won twice.
Mundane player resigns game.
So mundane player resigns game. That's him invoking his magic. If he prints something like this where it does this, you have no choice but to do what he says. This is his magic.
You have provided me with much amusement. You lose.
Okay, so I've lost. Oh crap. Well,
Doug, I didn't expect to see you back so soon. What's the problem?
Huh. A Peter guy cheated and forced me to resign the game.
Resign? That doesn't sound fair at all, does it? Give me a second to check on something.
Okay, so he's sick. Why are you coughing so much? Take all the time you need, pal. I gotta really peep out this Peter guy. I won't back at him.
Oh, I must have picked up a virus somewhere, which is hard to understand because I've been here since you left.
Okay, so sometimes snakes work. If you tried some cough medicine, if you tried some whiskey, if you tried any hallucinogenic drugs, I hear they really work.
Yes, I have, and that hasn't helped cure my virus. I guess I'll just have to wait it out.
So apparently he's tried hallucinogenic drugs. Remember to drink plenty of fluids. Be sure to keep warm and get plenty of sleep. Oh well, there's always seems to be something going around. Good luck with the sick thing, Grun. Let's be nice. Let's be motherly. Be sure to get warm and get plenty of sleep.
Thanks. Ah, yes, the report is back. It seems that Computer was unaware of your involvement in the game and stepped slightly out of his purview in ejecting you from it. He's agreed not to cheat again, but you'll still have to find a way of defeating him in order to proceed. You know what? My coughing fit seems to have stopped. In fact, I feel altogether much better.
Oh, that's great. Cough news, Grundy. I get a chance at that machine. You know, I'm feeling a little queasy.
Good luck, kid. You look like you could use some rest, too.
So I think I just caught what Grundy had. How nice.
It's good to have you back, Doug. This machine and I aren't very compatible. He took the tiles away. I wonder what he wants now.
Okay.
Back again, stupid human. You can never defeat me. Just try and harm me. You have no chance. You lose.
No way, not this time, you hooker junk. I'm here for the duration. You must have some vulnerability.
Try to defeat me if you can, stupid human.
So, here I am. I'm in the area. I have nothing. Like, everything I have, all I have is the stuff I can take on computer with whatever I want, but he's taking away the tiles. There's no game. All I have is what's in my inventory. I can't leave. I can't advance. All I can do... Let's open the door. Well, let's see here. Jar won't help. Potomanos, crowbar, matchsticks, glasses. Yeah, none of this really... Hey, I've got a virus. And that looks like it might do something. Wait a second. I thought I was infected with a virus, but apparently I have a virus item. I'm going to give the virus. I'm going to give the virus to computer. I mean, he looks like he could use it.
What have you done? I sense a virulent presence. I very bad. Oh, let, please.
Later, dude. I believe you just begun a history. That's the problem with appliances. They're always breaking.
I'll be back.
Like hell you will, you misguided machination. And the virus has actually incapacitated computer, so congratulations. Now we get more talkie-talkie from the demons. So we'll sit back and enjoy their conversation.
Your mundane is doing well, Demon Earth. As is yours, Demon Xanth. Are you enjoying the contest? It amuses me still, although the incessant use of magic is annoying. I shall be glad when I have won our wager and finally banished all magic from Xanth. You haven't won yet, Demon Earth, and I don't believe that you will. If magic were to pass from Xanth, I cannot imagine what the land would look like. Florida. What's a Florida? Never mind. All right. Shall we spice up the game and inform the mundanes of the stakes of our wager? No, let them labor in ignorance. Mundanes are too fond of your magical land. If one of them realizes that his victory would mean the end of magic, I believe he would intentionally fail in order that the land might remain enchanted. As you wish.
So, yeah. So the demons, and I love that. So yeah, that's where they point out that the land of Xanth looks like Florida. So we've passed computer.
You've made it through another tough challenge, Doug. Few are those who can claim to have defeated computer at his own game.
It's uncanny. So we have a cart that says on sale on top of it. You know what? I'm gonna go into the door. Oh hey, we got Ma'anath, and we got a fire, and we got a sock. I'm gonna take the sock.
Take it, child. I have no use for it anymore. I probably won't make it to another winter.
Okay, so I took the wind sock down. Now, you could talk to her, and she actually tells you about stuff she needs, but, you know, we actually probably don't, I don't want to waste too much time with this, since they're saying, hey, there's a wind bag. We're going to take the wind bag. Oh, hey, there's a subterranean vent. Ogre Boy, obviously he wants his ball. Well, I'm going to put the windsock over the vent.
You help me help you. Give me job, I will do.
So, hey, now I have an Ogre Boy following me around.
Me smell a he mundane with Naga girl. Why come here?
Okay, so this doesn't make sense. Like, the boy is rhyming, the female's not. All ogres rhyme. So, why? What's your problem?
Me and boy live alone. Other ogres like us not. I drank from beauty pool and got pretty. Too lovely for ogre man. They laugh and hate me.
Yeah, so so basically, yeah, ogres adore stupidity and ugliness as those are their key traits. Basically, think of what we find is beautiful in humans, and ogres are literally the exact opposite. So everything that turns you off, turns any person off, is probably pretty attractive to a human. Or to an ogre. So...
I think not. Beauty and love spring we've got. No ugly pool in sight. Only we'll tell after you make all well.
Well, we're off in the search of the source of ugliness.
Crunch you I will next time. Help me and boy return to tribe.
Okay, so she does this. You know what? We're going to go back. Hey. I'm going to push the cart. Let's talk to the ogre. He might help us.
Fix cart I will. You hold cart, I'll hold wheel.
So, me and the ogre boy lift the wheel, roll it into position, and attach it.
Me help you. Help for free. Now I go climb in tree.
And the ogre boy goes climb a tree. So we're going to push the cart. Hey, there's a sale on the cart. It really was on sale. You gotta get your groans in here for that. So we're gonna attach the sail to the sailboat. We're gonna get into the sailboat. We're gonna get in. You know, we're gonna open the wind bag. Hey, we got the boat and it's there. We're gonna enter the sailboat. We're gonna launch the sailboat. Okay, so I guess we're gonna untie the line. And easily untie the line for the mooring, toss it in the sailboat, hop in the sailboat, hold on for dear life. Okay, so here we go.
Greetings, Mundane and Naga. You stand before the guardian of the mountain. If you wish to pass, you must correctly answer the 10 riddles of the mountain. Shall we proceed?
Okay, so you either have, okay, I'll give it a try, or nah, I guess it wasn't meant to see the mountain. I'm gonna give it a try.
Very well, brave Mundane. Prepare to answer the next riddle. Answer the following riddle if you're able. Give me the name of a mundane action that is, like most things mundane, almost certainly incorrect.
Okay, so you have a basket of fruit, trigonometry, taxidermy, or an error. So, gonna let you in on a little secret. We're in the realm of air. The answers are all going to be air-based. So, a basket of fruit, not really air-based. Trigonometry, not really air-based. Taxidermy, not very air-based. An error. An error.
Correct. You have correctly answered another of the riddles of the mountain.
Okay, so now we'll keep going.
Very well, brave Mundane. Prepare to answer the next riddle. Answer the following riddle if you're able. Give me the name of the species of the animal known as the Dog of Skies, Master Mutt of Mayhem, and the Curious Canine of Canopus.
So you have a Chihuahua, a goat, a sheep, an Airedale, and a Golden Retriever. We're talking about air here, an Airedale.
Correct. You have correctly answered another of the riddles of the mountain. Very well, brave Mundane. Prepare to answer the next riddle.
Okay, so from here on out, I'm gonna skip the sound bites between riddles.
Answer the following riddle if you are able. Give me the name of an opening in walls, allowing light and wind to enter a structure.
Okay, so you have a skylight, a window, a time machine, and a Ford Tornado. A window.
Correct. You answer the following riddle if you're able. Give me the name of a mundane construction aimed specifically at disrupting the natural order of things, particularly regarding the atmosphere.
Okay, so you have a helicopter, a power plant, a Ford Tornado, space probes, or air conditioning. Well, I'm thinking that, yeah, air conditioning.
Correct. Very well. Answer.
Okay, oh, whoops. So he says, answer the following riddle if you're able. Give me the name of a mission in search for a particular item or objective. A voyage of the Beagle, a cakewalk, or an air end.
Correct. Very well. Answer Answer the following riddle, if you're able. Give me the name of one who tirelessly seeks to cause his victims to lose interest in all things said.
Okay, so you have a television, George Bush, Cindy Crawford, or a windbag.
Correct. Very well, brave mundane. Answer the following riddle, if you're able. Give me the name of a piece of wood propped up horizontally in a wind tunnel.
Got a stick, a tuna fish, an airplane, and a deli sandwich. Airplane.
Correct. Very. Answer the following riddle, if you are able. Give me the name of a carrying case for personal necessities designed specifically for use while in flight.
An airbag, a skyscraper purse, airbag.
Correct. Very well. Answer the following riddle, if you're able. Give me the name of a factory in the far north that purifies unimaginable quantities of oxygen for the people of Xanth.
Okay, so you have the North Pole, the windmill, the water treatment facility, and the middle of nowhere. Windmill.
Correct. Very. Answer the following riddle, if you're able. Give me the name of the easiest thing ever imagined to be.
Okay, so we have a crossword puzzle, pentominoes, differential calculus, a Mack truck, and a breeze. Obviously, we're in the realm of air. A breeze.
Correct. You have correctly answered all of the riddles of the mountain. You may now ascend the mountain.
I knew I could do it. I'm no airhead. So now that I've answered all the riddles, I'm going to go up the stairs. Apparently Kilroy was here, but the mountain's closed. But I've got a sign here. I'm going to take this sign. I can't go up any further. So the mountain's out. Mountain's closed. We can't go up any further. We're going to go down. We're going to see here. There's Kilroy was here. And then we're going to go back. So one thing you should know when... Okay, so one thing you should know before we continue on here. So I'm actually going to go in the door. I'm going to enter. Go inside. Okay, so what happens here is you have Anathema, or Monath, who was cursed, and she was told that in order to break the curse, she needed a sign from the mountain. So we're going to give her the sign from the mountain.
This is it. The sign. Is this from the mountaintop?
Yeah, well, almost the top.
It's working. I can feel my skin tightening.
And Anathema has just become a beautiful girl.
You've saved me from this misery, young man. Take this evil potion away from me and dispose of it somewhere no one will ever find it.
My pleasure. I can use another mission right now.
I'm off to find Grolf. Maybe he's waited all these years for me.
I would have. He hasn't. Come back here for me. Be careful, Princess. Don't eat any wooden potions.
Thank you, you dear boy. I must go now. Take care with the potion.
So yeah, this is kind of contrived. It's kind of funny that like the name of the prince that she's going to go chase after is named Grolf. Well, the thing is in Xanth, the princes and princesses are normally obviously the daughters and sons of the king and all that. And well, there is a prince named Dolph at this time. However, yeah, not a Grolf, but a Dolph, all the same. But we're gonna come down here. We have this potion that we just got from an old lady who turned back into a young woman. Well, maybe if we give this to, and I mean that old woman looked ugly. I mean, I'm sorry, it's just the way it's the way it is. Actually, in the books, it is described that she is actually extremely ugly. It's not like, because I mean there are some old people that look pretty good, but no, if like in the books, it actually straight out says like, man, this woman is ugly with a capital Ugh. So, we're gonna, this ugliness potion. Let's give it to her. Let's see if she gets it. She'll be ugly again.
You've done it. I'm beautiful again.
Really? I can't see much of a difference.
But Ogre Man will. Must find boy and go.
Good luck. He said something about climbing trees.
Not many trees here. Will be easy. You are good, mundane. Farewell.
Okay, weren't you going to tell me how to get to the gap chasm?
Chasm is southeast. Walk quickly. Avoid the beast.
Thanks, Ogres. Good luck finding you. Check out the mountain before you go. It's a blast. And now we're going to go... And so now we are going to the gap chasm. So we got a large purple gem. It's emerged from the hill of the sword. So we've completed 5 of the 6 tasks, it looks like, or maybe more. We've completed 5 tasks here. The sword is telling me, hey, you're doing well. So now, Nada and I are following the directions given to me by the Ogress, and soon find ourselves on the expansive flat plain. As promised, you soon see the dim outline of the gap chasm ahead. Emboldened by its sight, you both break into a run. You hear an increasingly loud buzzing sound approaching from the west, and suddenly it flies to within feet of you.
Why do you approach the gap chasm, foolish, mundane, and Naga princess?
To get to the other side, looking for a certain good magician, but playing a very important game, do all sorts of adventure things I can't mention. To get to the other side?
I wasn't asking you a riddle. It was a question. Why are you heading toward that most dreaded of crevices?
We're playing a very important game.
A game? You'd attempt to cross the gap for a game?
Well, yes, I suppose it would. Why? Can't be that bad. Are you flying or just badly drawn?
Both. But I still don't understand why you're going to the gap. You did say you were headed that way, didn't you?
Well, yes, I suppose it would. Why? It can't be that bad.
And this is all for what? Believe me, it's bad. A horrible dragon lives within the dread crevice. He'll kill you for sure. Not at all a pleasing prospect. I'm sure getting fried by a dragon isn't going to help you win your game.
It might. This is an awfully weird game. Suppose you're right. Just do what Faye says.
Well, I can see that you're eager to move on. So, I'll leave you with one final word of advice. Don't go into the chasm. There are 3 invisible bridges across it, and a secret way around the area where it meets the sea.
Bye, deer fly. That's what it is. It's a deer fly. Deer fly buzzes off. So yeah, we're coming towards the gap chasm, and at the bottom of the chasm, the guardian of the chasm is a dragon. The dragon is slightly different in this game than it is in the books. But that's to be expected. Also, one thing to point out is that they also talk about 3 invisible bridges that cross the gap and the way around that goes to the sea. There are actually, obviously, you can go around the sea on both directions. And there is a way. But in the books, it's actually, there's an invisible bridge. There's one bridge that's kind of, I think there's magic paths you can take, and it's actually in the game. They actually make it illegal to use those. You're not allowed to use the magic paths because the magic paths are enchanted to allow anybody to go onto the path peacefully. Like you can get on the path as long as you're peaceful. If you're not peaceful, you will never be able to. If you have any intentions of no peace, you're not even allowed on. But to cross the gap, one of the bridges is invisible and everything. One of them is one way, so you can only go across the gap in one direction. It's illusion the other way if you try to go the other way. And then I think the third bridge is fully visible. You can cross it just fine. But there are those again. Those are not an option in the game, like regardless this game or the books. So we're going to be dealing with this one way or another. So we're going to continue towards the gap. So we hear a hissing coming from directly in front of us, and seeing the creature manages to get within several feet of me. Oh, hey.
I want to die.
No thanks. Wow, that sounds cool. Yes, kill me now. Kill me and throw me in the chasm. Kill me and kick me with your little snake feet.
It wasn't a threat, so don't expect me to do it. I asked because the gap you approach has contained within it the most terrible of reptilian beasts.
Oh no, not another beast. Yeah, we were just talking to a Jarefly about him. Unless you've got something to share, we're kind of busy.
Avoid this creature at all costs. The bottom of the chasm ahead is littered with the bodies of foolish adventurers like yourself who paid the warnings no heed.
I really want to cross that chasm. Say, how are you talking? Do you have vocal cords? Out of my way. Let me at this so-called beast.
I'm not talking. Do you see my lips moving? Copperheads have a unique ability to communicate without speaking.
Oh, how nice. Can you read minds as well? So are you going to prevent us from moving on?
No.
No. I really want to cross that chasm. Out of my way. Let me out of this so-called...
Fool, impetuous fool.
Out of my way.
As you will, foolish boy. I'd like to see you talk that Naga princess into descending into the dread gap. Then lie with the bones at the bottom of the gap, fool.
And then the copperhead slithers off. Alright, so we're getting closer to this gap. And they keep telling us, don't go in, don't go in. Ha! Powerful beast trots in the area, turns and faces you. Lowers his head as if it were a prairie and charge kicks ground with massive hooves.
Stop! We've got some things we need to discuss.
I'm listening. How many of you creatures are there? What is it? I've got an important meeting with the dragon. I don't even know you. Don't you think we is a bit premature?
You must speak to me about these important things.
Okay, what important things?
The weather, for example, has been very poor today. It must be approaching freezing, and the humidity is decidedly in the uncomfortable range.
You want to talk about the weather?
Oh, are you as interested in the weather as I am? Oh, yes, and the barometric pressure has been approaching unprecedented levels during the last few weeks. It's positively, absolutely uncanny.
Is that all?
Of course not. Have you noticed the field mice population around here is diminishing significantly as of late?
Not even from around here, pal.
Oh, yeah. Did you say you wanted to talk about my family? Oh, well, Edna has been taken slightly ill all this week. She's having a cud disorder of mammoth proportions.
I don't care about Edna. Let me go.
And Bernice thinks she's gonna have triplets. Just think of that.
I'm thinking, but nothing's happening. I'd rather not. Would you please let me leave? Get out of here before I get really mad and do something about it. I'm thinking, but nothing's happening.
Have you thought about what you're going to be wearing this season? There's just so many decisions to make. I mean, were you thinking of cotton coordinates or maybe more traditional clothing? It's cool out here, isn't it? Have you been considering...
You aren't by any chance a yak, are you?
Why, yes, I am. How perceptive of you, mundane. Anyway, Uncle Fred says that the house has been totally destroyed, and all his equipment has been ruined. I mean, it'll be quite a long time before he...
Shut up!
Very well, if that's the way you want it. Goodbye. Oh, by the way, what is the material your shirt is made of?
You pull out your sword and wave it around. The yak trots away. Yes, we just encountered a yak who just about yacked our ears off. And now we're going to go to the chasm. Oh, hey, we got music. Stand on the edge of the infamous gap chasm. Wind rips through the crevice. An intricate natural stairway leads down to the misty depths below. You walk to the chasm's edge and gaze down into it. With trepidation, you look for one of the bridges you were told about and are disappointed to find none. However, a steep natural stairway cut into the wall of the chasm appears to lead to the bottom. So yeah, like I said, you're actually not supposed to be allowed. You're not allowed to use those bridges. They were like they leave that information out of the game, but in the book, you're not allowed to read. You're not allowed. You reason there's probably a similar stairway on the opposite side. You can press on towards Humphrey. You motion for Nada to follow you. She folds her arms in front of her and stands still, slowly shaking her head. You sense that Nada is less than willing to accompany you into the chasm.
I certainly hope you don't expect me to follow you down there.
You must. You're my companion.
The only thing dumber than hiking down into the gap chasm is to try and find a way around it.
Okay, do you have any other alternatives?
Not really, but there's no way I'm going to become dragon food for a game, even if this is the only route open to us. I'd rather spend some time looking for one of the bridges.
I would. We'll never beat Kimda if she's cast that way.
Forget it, Doug. I'm not going down there.
Huh. Running out of choice, you consider braving the gap chasm alone. Just as you made up your mind to do it, you hear the sound of an approaching party, singing what it must be a native folk song. As around the bend, you immediately recognize Jenny, Sammy, Kim, and Cyrus. Kim is cuter than you'd recalled. She turned to you smiling and offers you her hand.
Hi, Doug. It's good to see you actually do believe in magic after all. What are you guys doing here?
was just trying to convince Nana to come with me into the chasm.
Into the chasm? I'm not sure I'd be very keen on the idea myself. You know there's a fire-breathing dragon down there, don't you?
So, I would like to add a little asterisk there. The dragon down there is not a fire breather in the books. Here he is, but in the books, he is not a fire breather. He is a steam dragon. He breathes hot steam that does roughly the same thing a fire does, but it is a significant difference because, I mean, the Gap Dragon's name really is Stanley Steamer. I know, but what are the chances of us meeting him in the sea?
I don't know, but I wouldn't press my luck. What do you think, Jenny?
It's a tough decision. I'll bet Sammy could be of assistance here. What do you think, Sammy? What's the quickest way to Humphrey's castle?
Sammy Cat runs over to the natural stairway, sniffs the ground, and scampers a little way down. He then looks at Jenny and meows.
Sammy seems to think the stairway is the quickest way across the chasm. That doesn't mean it's the safest route, but it's almost certainly the fastest.
At least the cat agrees with me.
He likes to be referred to as Sammy or Sammy Cat.
Oh, sorry, at least Sammy agrees with me.
He sure does. I think I'd pick that route for my mundane. I'm not sure I know of any other options available to us.
I don't know, Jenny. I really love Xanth and all, but I'd rather not take my chances with the dragon. He's got a pretty good batting average, I've read.
Okay, listen up. I've got a solution that might suit everyone reasonably well. If Nada and I were to switch mundanes, we'd all be in the company of like-minded individuals. Doug and I will take this route. Nada, Kim, and Cyrus can explore other alternatives. What do you think?
Sounds like a pretty cool idea to me. What about Nada? I don't know. Nada's been a pretty good companion. I'll keep her.
It doesn't matter to me at all which mundane I must accompany, as long as I'm not expected to enter the gap chasm.
But I thought you kind of liked being my companion, Princess. I've fallen hopelessly and uncontrollably in love with you. I'm glad to see I made such a strong impression on you, Nada. I was getting a little sick of you anyway, so this is cool.
This does seem to be a very opportune moment to rid myself of you. I won't assume responsibility for Kim, however, unless she herself wishes for this game adjustment to take place.
That's okay. I've read all about you, Nadanaga. I'll bet you'll be at least as good a companion as Jenny, but I still wish Doug would reconsider. It's very dangerous in the chasm, Doug. The Gap Dragon will flame you for sure.
Don't worry about me, Kim. It's what I want to do.
Well, good luck then. If we meet up again, we'll have to exchange stories of our different adventures in Xanth.
Okay. Having now all agreed, Nada joins Kim and Cyrus, so Jenny Elf stands at your side. Sammy Cat leaps down the natural stairway far ahead. You and Jenny take cautious steps as you start the steep descent to the Gap Chasm floor. You and Jenny both wind up losing your footing. You slide down the gap walls for a time, tumbling end over end, and eventually skid to a stop at the bottom. When you and Jenny stand and brush yourselves off, you notice a dragon lurking in the distance. He has definitely spotted you. Oh, we got a dragon. And we've got a cloud up there. There's Sammy and Jenny. I'm going to save just because, it's not that there's anything dangerous here. It's just that you normally, I mean, you can talk to the dragon, but you know what? I think I want to talk to this cloud.
How dare you address the king of the air, puny mundane?
So, like this, by the way.
What?
You're a nice puffy cloud. I like you. Why are you being so mean to me? I'm a nice person. You're not such a big cloud. I'll give you king of Xanth. You know what? I'm going to do this. So, the storm leads towards you. Swimming position between you and the dragon, 6 points. So one thing to point out, I'm gonna keep talking to this cloud.
What?
You sure do look mean. I bet you're very powerful. How can a cloud be the king of anything? I bet you couldn't make it rain if your life depended on it. I'm gonna insult this thing. This cloud deserves to be insulted.
How dare you? What?
Could you do something about that dragon? You're pretty big, but I think I've seen clouds that are bigger. You're so tiny you couldn't fill a thimble with rain. And we're just gonna keep doing this.
What?
How's it feel to be king of all Xanth? Are all the other clouds I've seen your loyal subjects? You wouldn't know precipitation if it hit you on the head. Oh, the dragon's coming closer. We're gonna keep insulting this cloud.
What?
Your total whip, unable to perform basic cloud functions. Enraged by your taunts and insults, Fracto lets loose with a snows from unbelievable strength the vicinity of the massive gap dragon. The dragon opens its mouth to flame you, but the only thing it issues forth is white smoke. Now that you've got both the King of the Air and the gap dragon mad at you.
Oh, Nada. I hope Doug is okay down there.
He is an impetuous child, Kim. I hope he breaks his leg.
How can you say that? I kind of like him.
Oh, you do you? Maybe you'd feel differently if you'd had to shepherd him halfway across Xanth.
But you were his companion.
That doesn't mean I had to like him.
You're just mad because he left you for another companion.
On the contrary, I couldn't be more relieved.
Excuse me, ladies. As interesting as you find the mundane boy to be, we still have to find our own way across the Gap Chasm. Ancient Mer legends tell of a hidden path that follows the edge of the chasm to the sea. If we can but find our way to the ocean, I will ferry you safely through the water around the edge of the gap.
From seemingly nowhere, you hear the sound of flapping wings. You soon find yourself being carried aloft by none other than Jay Centaur. You thank him profusely for the timely rescue. Jenny points out Humphrey's castle on the horizon. Meanwhile, at the chasm's edge, this comes up. They probably should have had this come up first and then the FMB, but I don't think they did for one major reason. We're back to the demons talking.
The mundanes draw near the prize, Demon Xanth. Do not fear for your precious enchanted land. It is you who should be nervous, Demon Earth. I have every confidence that my mundane shall be victorious. Such foolish creatures, working so hard when neither of them knows what is at stake. But you must admire their ingenuity. They would make a good pair, these two, if they were not pitted against each other in this struggle. You are overly sentimental, Demon Xanth. It is a flaw in both you and the land that bears your name. But you may rest assured that I shall cure the land of this problem when I win the wager. You underestimate the power of sentiment, Demon Earth. Some forces are stronger even than magic. Soon you will see that this is true.
Okay, I'm outside the lower gate of imposing castle. Chase sets the three of us softly down for the castle gate.
Well, you've made it to Humphrey's castle, Doug. Now how are we going to get in?
You're the companion, you tell me. You mean you don't know? Can't Sammy help? Well...
Not really, but I've got a cat who is sure to know. Sammy, what is the most direct path through this gate?
And Sammy paws up against the thing. So, really quick, before we advance on into the story, we'll let Sammy do his scratching there. And he's done. So basically, that cloud that you saw that I was insulting is named Cumulofractonimbus. He is a demon that kind of turned into a cloud and decided he liked it better that way, so he just stayed a cloud. But he is the most arrogant cloud in all Xanth. As you can tell, he's king of the air, is what he calls himself. He believes he's king of all Xanth, when the reality is that he's just a blowhard. So yeah, you insult the crap out of him and he will stop. So you kind of look at the wall. You notice I just hovered over the thing. There's a loose brick, so let's press the loose brick. Oh hey, there's a switch. We flip the switch, and of course the gate grinds open. Oh hey, wait, drawbridge went up. Well, let's go in. We'll look around. Let's look around. Oh, there's a moat. There's a serpent. There's a cricket. Let's look at the serpent. Let's talk to the serpent. Hi, serpent. You barely serpent. The serpent blinks. Okay, so I guess there's nothing here. Stay on one side of the moat. The other side is the corner of Tower of Humphrey's Castle. Okay, there's a grate over there. Look at the grate. Sturdy metal grate. Okay. So we're gonna go back. We could go this way, and we're back to the other side. So we've kind of gone around the castle. So there's a drawbridge. So we're gonna look at the bridge. This drawbridge is completely raised, but wait, we can raise the bridge. It's hard to imagine a bridge any more raised. Let's lower the bridge. It's hard to imagine a way of doing that, but you're sure there is one. Well, you know what? This is a drawbridge. I'm gonna draw the bridge on the path. Oh hey, I drew the section of the bridge over the path. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it a third time. So we're gonna draw the bridge on the path. Oh, hey! So yes, it's a drawbridge. And I just drew it. So I'm gonna cross. The not welcome mat. I'm gonna get on the not welcome mat. You stand on the mat and look around, expecting to climb. So much for the thread on the mat. You step off. There's a spider. Let's look at the web. It's a spider's web. Let's take the web. Yeah, can get that gooey spider webby stuff all over your hands? Let's knock on the wee door. You knock on the castle door, hear a quiet voice saying, I'm coming from the opposite side.
Yeah, what is it?
Are you the good Mr. Humphrey?
Who's asking?
We are. I am Doug McDane, sir, at your disposal.
We don't want any.
We don't want any. Poke the eye. That's mean and cruel. You should be ashamed for even thinking of poking an unarmed eye. Let's talk to the eye again. Mr. Eye.
What is it this time?
So are you Humphrey?
No. And we're really not interested.
Listen, we've traveled a long way and endured the terrible trials to get here. I think we're entitled to see the magician in the house.
You can only see Humphrey if you get entry to this castle. And, as you can see, this door not a way in. Any questions?
How can we get inside? Why are you being so difficult? Let me see the rest of your head.
Why are you?
Why are you?
No. Listen to me carefully and mark my words. For 1-2 gain final entrance to this castle, you must only listen to me. That is all.
Okay. Apparently that's the only hit you get. Well, we got this serpent here we gotta take care of. There's this cricket here. I'm gonna catch a cricket. Oh hey. Oh hey, he went to sleep. Sweet. Well, we're gonna go here. Oh hey, we can cross over. Hey! We just came across. So that, we'll take the lockpick. So yeah, that was the lockpick monster. We got a grate. We're gonna use this crowbar on the grate to do that, and then we just throw the. So we insert in the grate, bear down hard, pry it loose, and then we toss the crow. And then we throw the crowbar in the moat for no apparent reason. So we're gonna go down here. Oh. Okay. So we go in here, and so we get into here, and we get Cyrus. Cyrus, Donna, and Kim arrived at the shore of the ocean. They came in, ferried around, and they fell instantly in love. And now we get another cutscene.
Oh, Cyrus, I know our love is no fluke.
Yes, Mercy. From the moment I saw you, I was hooked.
The scales fell from my eyes.
I fell in over my head.
Sigh.
Yes, Mer.
Let's swim away together.
Good idea. Let's hightail it out of here.
So this is a lot more involved. This is just very, very quickly contrived. Just a little quick solution to Cyrus's story. But yes, basically he is actually I want to say he's a merman, and she's actually she's not a saltwater. So that's the funny part. Is there's actually mermaids and merwomen. Mermaids live in freshwater, merwomen live in the sea, and Mercy is actually supposed to be a freshwater. She's a mermaid. But didn't really happen that way in this game. Moving along here, we will travel over here. And we got this niche. We're going to look at the niche. Let's take the niche. Let's take the creature. Reach your hand inside the hole, grope around for a moment. Feel a sharp pinch on the index finger. Draw a needle. That critter bit me. Oh, critter bit me. Well, so we got these switches. It's kind of weird. But now we have this little bit of a puzzle. What are we going to do about this? Well, you know what? We did get a hint. So, for one to gain entrance to this castle, you must only listen to that guy up there, and that was it. He said, that is all. Well, you know what? So, this is another one of these silly puzzles. He actually gives you the order of switches to pull. For 1, 2, gain final entrance. And so now the platform rumbles upward. Me and Jenny are forced to crouch on it because of the intense vibration. The elevator comes to a stop within the small library or study. You hear the rustle of approaching feet from the hallway, and none other than the good magician Humphrey steps into the room. Okay, so this is Humphrey. At least this is the depiction of him on this in this game. The good magician Humphrey is supposed to be kind of an ugly gnome, like goblin. He's a human, but he's lived for so long that he's taken on kind of a gnomish, goblinish, more gnomish perspective. He's supposed to be kind of like a grumpy old man. He's a grumpy old man who knows everything. And his standard thing is that in order to, like, he used to answer questions. Like, people show up and answer a question, he'd provide them a solution, they go off. Well, it got so much of a pain in the butt that he decided to set some rules. So in order to even gain entrance to his castle, you have to beat 3 challenges. And that's to gain entrance to him. There are challenges that you'll get into the castle, but you still have to beat certain challenges to actually get to the study. And generally, a lot of the Xanth books do this, where they'll have to go in, where they'll actually tell you, like that's actually part of the story. Is you have the protagonist who needs to do something. Well, generally the answer is go see Magician Humphrey and ask a question. Here's the catch, though. He'll answer your question, but you must normally pay 1 year of service before he gives you the answer. So it's literally, you only come, or you have to give him an equivalent service in return. So it's 1 year of service in the castle or the equivalent. So what you're about to see here is a little bit different. It's not something that Humphrey would have done normally.
And what may I do for you, Doug Mundane?
Hey, how do you know my name? What do you know about this gameplay? What can you tell me that's sort of been lugging around?
I know your name and much else concerning you, Doug, for I am a powerful magician, currently the most powerful in all of Xanth.
That is technically correct. He is the most powerful magician in Xanth, simply because he knows everything. Knowledge is power. He actually was king. The funny part is, the magician is normally king because of that. He has been king. He stepped down because he didn't want it. But let's move along. How many else do you know concerning me?
I know of all your travels in Xanth. I was aware of your trials in Isthmus Village, the dangers you encountered in the 5 regions, your defeat of Computer and the Gap Dragon. I've even known the exact time of your arrival here for some time.
So, wow, I'm impressed. Can I ask you a few more questions?
I usually charge 1 year's service from anyone asking me a question. In your case, however, I will waive this fee, given the special circumstances. Ask away.
So like I said, he charges 1 year's service for a question. You notice question is a capital Q. It's because you're doing this. So basically, he's kind of does the whole like if you ask him anything. Now, obviously, simple questions that are not there, he might play around a little bit. But sometimes there have been times where people ask a certain question, and he's like, "Is that the question you want to pay me a year's service for an answer?" And he'll kind of guide you into asking the true question. So we'll just sit here. What do you know about this game I'm playing?
First of all, it is no ordinary game. This game was constructed by 2 demons, powerful beings with little care for you and I. The purpose of this game is to settle an important dispute between them, one that will affect all things living and inanimate within Xanth.
Okay, what kind of effect?
The stakes in this game are the existence of magic itself. If the demon named Earth wins, magic will perish from Xanth forever. If, however, the demon named Xanth should win, then magic will be preserved and Xanth, as you know it, will survive.
How do I fit in? I don't know anything about demons.
You represent the interests of the demon Xanth. Should you fail in this game, magic will be lost to us forever.
Does that mean that Kim is playing for Earth?
Yes, although she does not know it. Earth has broken some rules of this game without the knowledge of Xanth. He has forced Nada Naga to serve his will in winning the game prize.
So basically, the entire future of Xanth is in my hands?
Precisely, Doug. You must claim the prize before Kim, or all of Xanth will be doomed, devoid of everything magical and good.
What a drag. I'm not really sure I'm up to this one.
Yes, you are, Doug. You have become a different person while you've been here. You have grown. You have learned to love that which you knew nothing about. You have grown stronger and wiser, learning from the land.
That's right, but there's more I need to know.
Ask away, but ask quickly, for the existence of magic is at stake.
What can you tell me about this sword I've been lugging around?
The sword is an artifact of the ancient inhabitants of Xanth. It is one of 3 such swords known to exist in Xanth. This one's name is the Sword of Wisdom, for it conveys some measure of wisdom on its bearer once it has grown accustomed to them. How many jewels glow upon your sword, Doug?
So, 5.
That's odd. The Sword of Wisdom supposedly has 6 stones. Perhaps you've not yet performed some important task required by the sword in order for it to convey wisdom upon you. Once activated with the 6 gems, the sword has a great power to repel and destroy evil.
Yeah, I guess it makes kind of sense.
What else do you wish to know?
Have you got any ideas about what I should do now?
You must find and claim the prize before Kim.
What do you think his prize is? Where would you look for this prize?
It's not important, young man. What is important is that you reach it before Kim. She nears it as we speak.
Where would you look for this prize?
I know it to be in the gourd, hidden from general view.
The gourd? What's that? The gourd? That's a silly name. Excuse me, did you say the gourd?
The gourd is a place not of this world. It lies beyond the boundaries of waking thought, through a door that only few may pass. Journeying into the gourd should not be undertaken lightly, for hazards and nightmares beyond imagination lie there. This is why Xanth and Earth have placed the prize there. Only the most daring and most skillful adventurer may hope to survive it. This is your hour, Doug. You must enter the gourd and preserve the magic of Xanth. This is the bad news, I'm afraid. Kim arrived here several hours ago, and, under the rules of the game, I was obliged to tell her everything I'm telling you. I was, however, forbidden to tell her whose side she is representing in the game.
Yeah.
She has already entered the gourd with her companion, and is now drawing near the prize. One may only pass into the realm of the gourd by looking into the peephole of a hypnogourd, a common vegetable in Xanth. Once a viewer looks into the peephole, their body becomes transfixed. Only their soul passes into that dark land.
We're gonna need some gourds, Humphrey.
Not a problem, Doug. While Kim and Nada had their own, I am pleased to aid you in the only way I can. Take these hypnogourds, and good luck finding the prize.
Okay, so this is a slight change from the book. I'll explain to it a little more as we get closer. But Humphrey and each of us a hypnogourd. We go to the small room. Walk in the room and find Nada and Kim seated at the table, staring blankly. So you see they're looking in there. But yeah, basically the gourd. So actually, I'm gonna explain the gourd. So the gourd is actually a realm of nightmares, as he said. The real nightmare is that this is actually where the Night Stallion and his nightmares basically that's where they create all of the bad dreams, all the nightmares that are in the world, and everything. So basically we're going to be going in there, and most of the time it's going to be like zombies and stuff like that. So we're actually going to look in the hypnogourd. World dissolves about you, and you feel a little nauseous. You feel as you're an endless fall, tumbling comfortably. This feeling eventually subsides, and the image of a dimly lit landscape becomes gradually visible. And now we have a path leads from your position northwest towards an imposing mansion. And now we have another demon talk. So let's do it.
So, now the mundane boy knows he fights for you, Demon Xanth. That meddlesome Humphrey has interfered with the game. It doesn't matter that Doug knows Demon Earth. True, he may work a little harder to capture the prize, but unless Kim discovers she represents you and the elimination of magic, it is still a fair contest. You are a fool to pin your hopes on a boy who didn't even care about Xanth when the game started. Perhaps. But in the course of Doug's adventure, the land has brought out qualities in him that he didn't know he had. Doug has learned a lot, and he has Xanth to thank for it. He now realizes Xanth is a special place that is worth preserving. Well, the battle isn't over yet, Demon Xanth. My girl is still ahead of him, and that Naga princess isn't above trying a trick or two to make sure that Tim gets to the prize first.
Okay. So, yeah, they were arguing over whether or not it was okay. So yeah, basically in the book, you actually get a warning that's like, oh, not like you have everything, and Nada, you have all the. You actually have more companions than just the 4 to pick from. There are actually a bunch of them. Nada is just the cover girl. And so, yeah. In the book, there's actually a thing about a false companion. Someone who's supposed to act like they're helping you until a crucial moment in the game where they can betray you. And when they betray you, they then defeat you. You lose the game and you have to start over. That's in the book. So we'll continue on. I'll explain a little more. Oh, hey, there's a zombie. Let's look there. Let's attack the zombie with the sword. Zombie sees you approach with the sword, we can see on the ground, you draw out of sympathy. So we got a cane out there. So we can't get to that cane. We can't go through the zombies, so we're gonna have to just go around the house. Oh hey, there's a large cellar door. Hey, there's a lock. Let's unlock the lock. Well, we have a lock pick. Let's pick the lock. And we open it. Okay, so we're gonna go downstairs, and we're now down here, so we're gonna take the hand. Let's hear. Got a hand. Let's take the hand. You've already got 2 of your own. Let's kick the hand. Give the severed hand a good swift kick, sending it far across the room. In a moment, you hear it crawling back. A rat hole. Look at the rat hole. There's some twine. Let's take the twine. Twine's always useful. Drink the jar. It's blood. You're surprised to find it so delicious. You take another sip. Apparently, you like the taste of blood. Look at the skeleton. It takes a while to realize, but it's definitely a skeleton. There's a key in its hand. Well, then I'm going to take that key. We've got the skeleton key now from the skeleton. This is actually the only room here where you have like different things. There's a dead bat. It feels like a dead bat. Can't see them, but it definitely feel like maggots. Smell the maggots. Maggots don't give off much of an odor. It's instead what they're feeding on that turns your stomach. Eat the maggots. Pop a single maggot in your mouth and swallow it whole. It's surprisingly good and quite nourishing. They feel soft and warm. Okay, so at this point, I mean, we got a rat hole. Let's take the cellar. Okay, take the rat hole. I can't take the rat hole. Okay, well, there's a door. Let's open the door. Oh, you're gonna have to lock the cellar door. Well, I'm gonna use the skeleton key on the door, and then open the door. And now I see into the cellar. You still can't see anything. There's still stuff there, but we're just gonna go up the stairs now. Okay, so we climbed the cellar stairs and arrived at landing. We're on the first floor landing. Cellar door is behind me. Stairway leads up to the north. So we've got different things. There's a book. You know what? I'm going to read a book. Pull the 3rd book from Metal. It's titled Debugging and Its Many Pleasures. You scan it quickly and replace it with the metal piece. We're going to go up. You walk up about halfway up the stairs and you hear a loud click. The stairs hold up. You slide back to the landing. Oh, man. Oh, hey. Wait, you notice there it's a knob. That's a lever that changed. You can take the cane, but it's on the other side and the window seems to be severely jammed. Well, you know, I'm going to tie off this lever, so it can't do that. Let's go upstairs. So we run upstairs, trying to hold. Okay, so Nada's there and she looks angry.
You cannot win the game now, Doug Mundane. The prize is nearly within our grasp.
It's a lot more at stake in this game than you know. Hey, what's the matter, Princess? Taken in by a bad demon? Why don't we just call this whole game thing off, okay? You're taking Kim doing wrong, aren't you?
Silence, stupid Mundane. Enjoy magic while you can.
Don't worry, Doug. We can still beat them to the prize.
I don't know, Jenny. They're up there and we're down here.
Trust me. We have a little time. I think getting into the attic should be our primary goal. Let's go.
Okay. So we can unlock the door. Let's try unlocking the door. We have a skeleton key. You fumble around with the skeleton key lock, but evidently it's evidently a key for some other door. Apparently the skeleton key is not really a skeleton key. You can't. It's locked. Let's look to the side. Oh, press button to open trap door. Hey, that's a trap door. So, let's press the button. Oh, we press a button and a trap door on the exact spot we're standing quickly opens.
Ouch, that hurt.
I'm sorry, I thought the button opened the attic trapdoor.
I did too. It was an honest mistake. Now how are we going to get out of this place?
Okay, well, we've got a skeleton. We looked at the skeleton. It looks like it's been here for quite a while. Well, we got some pills. We got some... Let's look at them. Close examination. The label says, pain be gone. This guy evidently had some discomfort before he died. There's a bunch of books. You know, let's read a book. Pull the third book from the mantle, and the hearth beneath you begins to rotate. Oh, hey. Oh, hey, we're here. So, yeah. You know, we've got a window, pain. This is pain be gone. You know what? I'm going to see if we can use the pain pills on the pain. We can in it. See us. And then when we're done, we chuck the pills through, so we're done with them. We'll take the cane. So we go up, and we are now here. Well, let's just use the cane. Now we can use the cane with the hook and pull it down. So let's go upstairs. A giant red gem emerges from within the hilt of the sword and glows slightly. So now I have all 6 gems on the sword. The attic is huge, but relatively empty. On the opposite wall, you see Nada Naga in her Naga form with Kim on her back, reaching towards a shining goblet, which you decide must be the prize you've been striving for. Fear grips you as you realize how close Kim has come to winning the game. If there's a way of preserving magic, you only have seconds in which to act. So we got the prize. So, I mean, we just, like, you know what? We've got this sword. We can give the sword to Nada, give it to Kim. Nah. I'm throwing the sword at the prize. With certainty you don't recognize yourself, you hurl the bejeweled sword you've carried through Xanth directly at the prize, intending to destroy it before Kim can claim it. It hurtles end over end towards the prize, narrowly missing Kim and Nada. The sword strikes the prize sidelong, pushing them both towards the octagonal window. The window shatters, glass flying everywhere. Magically, none rains down on either Nada or Kim. Magic evidently does still exist within Xanth. Perhaps Kim will recognize this and forgive you. Relieved, you settle to the floor, somewhat drained, but also somewhat proud of your selflessness in defeating the malevolent demon called Earth. You wonder what could possibly happen now that neither you or Kim has won the game. Kim wanders towards you with an incredulous look on her face. Nada fumes beneath the broken window. The room blurs as if invaded by fog. Huh. Poof! You find yourself back in your room, confident in the knowledge that you preserved magic in a place you previously hadn't even believed in. You feel relieved, but somewhat empty. What's going to happen to Nada? Or Jenny? Or Kim? You're sitting at your desk staring at the words "Game Over" flashing on your screen. So basically, when you threw the sword at it, it was your agent, and so it counted as you touching the prize. And so you officially got the prize and won. Well, okay, what am I going to do now? Okay, I think I'm just going to wander around the house. Is that a painting of Howard Hanson? No, I'm going to go back to the fridge. Oh, hey, the telephone's ringing. I wonder who it is.
Doug, is that you?
Yeah, this is Doug. Who's this?
There's a chance that I've got the wrong Doug, but, I mean, my name's Kim. Do you...
Yes, Kim, I recognize your voice, but how do you know me?
I hear you believe in magic.
And that is the end of the game. So basically, this Kim and Doug get together because of the Xanth game. I'll go into a little bit after while the credits are rolling. But I do believe we do have one more demon interaction before we move forward. Okay, so I massed 985 out of 1,000 points to give me the rank of True Believer. It means I missed 15 points somewhere. Odds are it's because there was some little thing that you can do that gets you points. Now we're going to listen to the demons in the epilogue.
Unfair! I demand a rematch! You shall not get one, Demon Earth. The contest is over and you have lost. Because I am the victor, I am matchless. And therefore, I have no more matches to give you. Please, Xanth, spare me your puns. The magic I can get used to, but the puns are too much to endure. Of course I can spare you some puns, Demon. I have plenty to spare. On this subject, you need not despair. Stop! Stop! I cannot bear it any longer! bear it. Why, I have barely begun. Now that I have you over a barrel, there is no barrier to the barrage of embarrassing and bare-faced puns I can make. As one of my forebears, Baron Robert von Flaubert, used to say,
And that's the game, and we'll have the credits play.
Not at 89, take 4.
It looks like the only route available to us is into the mountain cavern.
We do not want to get her in a giggly mood.
Oh, good.
Why don't we at least try to fix it?
One more time. Not a 101.
You mean
Latte. You getting this?
Yeah, it's like a volcano or something.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Headman 39, take 2.
Hello, mundane screen and beautiful Naga princess.
But it is princess, right?
Princess.
It's princess.
According to Michael, it is.
Princess?
No, it's princess.
You said make him say princess.
It's fine. Either way is fine. I could care less.
That's what he said, didn't he?
That is
Yeah,
what he said.
They did say make it.
You know, I hate you all equivalently right now. Let's do a really more high-pitched, silly version of this. 329, take 2.
Good, Dougie. How do you know he's a he?
Jenny 70, take 1.
I don't know. I just felt like he.
He just felt like a he. Jenny 70, take 2.
I was wondering whether we pronounced it differently since it was spelled D-U-G. I thought maybe it was Doug.
It should have been.
Doug.
Demon cutscene 5, take 1.
The meddlesome Humphrey has interfered with the game.
May I have a restart?
Sure, why not? Meddlesome Humphrey has interfered with the game. It doesn't matter that Doug knows.
Restart again, please. It sounds good. It's just that the game was really way up above everything else.
I yelled it.
Yeah,
I
don't
was
yell.
so excited.
It's not nice to yell.
Take this evil potion away from me and dispose of it somewhere no one will ever find it.
Oh no, it's wearing off. She's turning back into Ma. A loaded hot dog bun. Now I've heard everything. Not a 195, take 1.
Can you think of a way of convincing that hound that you mean business? Did
What?
you hear that?
Yes. Not a 195, take 2.
Don't start. I'm sure there's something lying around nearby that could serve quite adequate.
It's okay, I heard something there
I know.
too.
Was that a mouth noise?
You got rodents in here too?
I think we should shake her.
I think we should tickle Lois. Does that mean we can kiss now?
Absolutely not.
You didn't even let me slay.
Sorry.
He wasn't really saying that, Lois.
What?
It's the line.
Oh, I'm sorry, Michael. I really thought you meant it.
Autonomic reflex.
Is this one try?
No.
No.
I like it the way you read it.
Rolling.
Okay.
Without the bird. Not a 101, take 3.
Adequate containers for the foul mixture you've brewed. I can do this.
Again, it's my fault. Not that I wrote the damn shit. Not a 47, take 1.
Maybe you could open the door and see what's behind it.
Perfect. Did that...
Did my stomach go up in your ear?
Headman 51, take 1.
I recognize that, but why on Xanth are you handing it to me?
And that's it for the Headman.
And that's it for the Headman.
You've escaped a terrible danger, Doug. But I fear that I must... It wasn't even that funny. Okay. Miss. Okay. I'm ready.
Okay, I think that is it for the blooper reel. So yeah, they played that throughout there. I actually forgotten that they did that, which is why I was like starting to talk and then I realized, wait a second, they're doing the blooper reel. So we're just kind of chilling here through here. Basically, I like to play the credits not because I want to take credit for the whole thing or blah 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 blah, but I want the people who actually made this game to get their due. Obviously, Legend Entertainment is no longer around. I don't know who owns the rights to the game, or to Legend Entertainment or any of it. So I have no clue. But basically, yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in there. There's a lot of good stuff in the book. There is a lot of differences. I mean, as I said throughout the game, there were several major differences I pointed out. There is you can go deeper into it and everything. I can explain the main differences, but reality is, go read the book. Obviously, it just exited the game. It's going to sit here on here, but go read the book. Go read Demons Don't Dream. And for that matter, go ahead and go read a lot of the rest of Xanth series. There are a lot of really good books. If you really like puns, go read them. I recommend them. They're pretty good. So with that, I am going to call it here for this. Thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all later.